Alright, well, I guess, as I always say, we'll begin where we left off. You guys
Fight! Sorry.
You guys had just entered the arena.
Minton, can I have my HP bar, please? Same for Jorfield.
You should be able to set it yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the HP bar you can set yourself.
Yeah, but I like having it automatically tied to my HP. Fine.
But, I mean...
Mine goes up and down depending which spells I cast.
No, you're not annoying at all.
Carry the 9.
Carry the 9.
Carry the 9 rings to the realms of men.
Alright, sorry, back to you, Minton.
But yes, as I was saying, you guys had entered the arena and were met with rather interesting foes. It seems to be some mercenaries from the Skogan Republic. I believe, Sarab recognized them. However, I don't believe anybody else did. So, with all of this ready to begin, do people want to roll initiative?
Right.
Turn tracker, please.
Ah yes, I have to bring up the turn tracker because it doesn't do it.
Come on, baby!
So just let me clear the turn tracker first.
Why do you have initiatives with plus zeros?
Tiebreakers.
It's a dex mod. That's nothing more.
Tiebreaker.
Okay.
Also remember to click on your token. Ah, you did.
Well, that's gonna be a crappy initiative.
Well,
What is
Oh,
mine?
Jesus.
An initiative and a half.
Only two.
But natural
Keep
one
that.
to say.
I get my pluses for this, right?
I need to check what my initiative mod is.
Depends which pluses.
The urban.
Which page is it on?
I wouldn't say this would count as urban, I'd say this would count as
cool.
coastal. Coastal or desert, if you have coastal or desert.
Yep. I put it back.
It's on your core page, Mia.
Yeah, I'm looking through it. It's down here. I
Yep,
get an
and bottom.
8, so that's a 12. Can you add me manually to the turn order, since I roll with actual
Yes.
dice? Thank you.
Okay, that's not too terrible in terms of me
What
and
do they roll?
Mia going together.
Ah,
Natural one.
monkey, I blame you.
They're just nat one.
At least it was the tanks that rolled that one.
Come on, please don't beat the 19. Good.
Oh wait, those are also just the raw rolls. I'm just sticking in.
Ah. God damn it.
So Minton, we're totally allowed to seize the initiative. We're totally allowed to seize the initiative, right?
Haha. If we were playing Warhammer, yes, but we are not playing Warhammer. Nor are we playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Jesus. I mean, I failed anyway.
Jesus wept.
Holy shit, there's marksman.
What's that? A +5 modifier in Dex and improved initiative? I hear that's pretty good.
23 from the wizard, oh boy.
I'd actually be, if I had improved initiative, I'd be on the same par as the wizard.
I'm sorry, I rolled a 4 on my initiative, so...
You are... I'm actually going to delay until right after you on my turn.
We do get a turn of buffing, though.
Yep.
There is a ton of buffing.
Right.
So
Vincent, can I delay now? Because I already know what I'm going to delay to.
Yeah, sure. If anyone wants to delay, go ahead.
No, I have no reason to delay.
I'm already delayed enough as it is.
I'm delaying to
Actually,
11.9.
Wait, is Toby going to be doing anything in the buff round?
No.
He can delay all the way round, just skips his first turn and gets to a higher initiative in the next round.
Cool, I'll do that instead.
Then,
Wait,
so he,
can he?
yeah, delaying only kicks back in until it comes round to your turn again. If you don't do anything on that turn, but just before your turn kicks in again, you're technically a initiative higher, but on the next turn over. If that makes sense.
So wait, he gets to act first on the turn where... I mean, we're going to be teleporting him over with Dimension Door.
Basically, he can put himself to like the same as 11.9, but it just means he's not doing anything in the buff turn because he's delaying.
Seeing the delay to 11.8.
Minzy, can you resource us, please, so that I get swap below no?
Resort, yeah, sure.
If
And
that's
yeah.
okay with you, Minton, since Toby's not actually doing anything first round. At least I don't think he is.
Yeah, sure, fuck it.
Oh, nothing I can do really. Other
So,
than
so
literally
is that Toby
my
delaying to
nuggets.
11.8?
And I'd say Joy could do the same, but she's
Joy
probably
does
buffing.
nothing.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
buffing.
I'm buffing.
I'll say the only problem with doing that then is the knights could also just delay until like 28.
I mean,
That's
what
true as well.
what
That was
different?
silly.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, just for the sake of it, I'll probably say you can't delay to a higher initiative value.
Yeah,
Just
I'm
'cause
pretty
it
sure
doesn't
that that is exactly how it works. You cannot delay to a higher initiative value for exactly that reason.
I disagree, but I have no grounds for disagreeing other than that it doesn't benefit me anymore if that's how I roll it.
So
Alright.
it's just on the grounds of being a selfish git.
I'm not sure about the git bit, but selfish, yes.
When it does get to my turn, Joy is gonna cast something on Kai. I need to switch to my phone really quick.
Yep, I know exactly what Ray's first turn will be.
Okay, I'll be just right back.
I mean, yeah, I don't want to be that guy, but if you take a delayed action in the next round before your regular turn comes up, your initiative count rises to the new point in the order of the battle, and you do not get your regular action that round.
And you do not get to. Yeah.
What?
So yeah, it's basically you're skipping your turn of that time round to go into next turn with a higher initiative.
But the knights get to do it too.
Yeah, of course. It's not like I'm saying, oh, Toby can do it, but the knights can't. No, of course they can.
So it would basically turn the turn order into...
It syncs both teams up together effectively.
I just noticed that Monkey's initiative is broken. That shouldn't have been a 3.
That shouldn't have been a 3. That should be a lot more than a 3.
Oh,
That should be like...
It did seem unusually low.
yeah.
Vincent, can I have access to his character sheet for a moment?
Yeah, sure. I'm just gonna guess it should be a 10. That is what I'm gonna guess.
I'm gonna see if because I've had to fix the character sheets in the past when something's gone wrong.
It might be just that it hasn't been updated in a while, so the
So why is it giving him a +0 to his dex mod when he has
Lost
26 dexterity?
I'm sorry.
Oh, I know what's going on. It's because he's carrying 17,000 gold pieces.
Oh, I should probably put them away then.
Like,
Totally stop counting your
Stick
money
them
on
in
the
the handy haver
battlefield.
sack.
stick them in other currencies so that it doesn't count to your weight.
I've done it, Monkey. I've done it.
Shall I re-roll my initiative?
Hot damn though. So now what is his initiative modifier?
He should not be encumbered anymore.
Shall I re-roll?
Stand by. Holy shit, your carry weight is so low.
Yep. It's
Did you forget to take off the... Wait, no, is your strength literally just 9?
pretty low. Yeah, total 9.
Okay,
Base
but
11,
you now
but
have a
it's
plus
11.
8 to your dexterity. There you go.
So it should
So
be
it's
11.
yeah, it should be 11.
We're just manually editing it then.
Yeah.
Which actually puts you right where you wanted to be.
Yeah.
Never mind, we don't need to do this delay bullshit.
Even without rolling dice, Monkey is still jammy as fuck.
I think I've earned it after all the bullshit I've had to put up with over the session before that.
Okay, can we...
Yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
Yep.
I clicked that a bit prematurely, but yeah.
So Rabbit's gonna blink. Well, the gunners seem to just hunker down, prepare their rifles, cock them.
Holy shit, your AC, Monkey.
Sorry?
Your AC.
Stop purring on his sheep.
They hunker down, cock their rifles, check to make sure everything's ready. You see one of them load a cartridge in. But other than that, they seem to just be hunkering down behind the knights. Then comes the mage. You see him mutter an incantation and do some arcane hand gestures, and then there are 9 of him.
I was going
I'm sorry,
to
what?
Mirror image. Mirror image.
Okay.
I was going to spellcraft that, but I think we can probably determine.
Do you want to take 10?
Sure.
It's mirror image.
Okay. This makes life interesting. Muse.
Muse is going to start blinking in and out of the ethereal plane, and she's going to start, whilst blinking in and out, to move into one of her battle dances.
Which battle dance, my friend?
I will be going into Rain of Blows.
And what does that do?
+1 reflex saves, +1 AC, and +1 melee attacks.
That's pretty spicy.
I'm also under the effects of haste.
Very spicy indeed. What is Nog? Oh, well, is...
Yeah, that's me. Yep.
What is Nog?
I am gonna cast Elemental Body 2 on myself.
Ooh, and what does that do?
I will ping it for you. If I can find it. There's so much stuff on these sheets. There. So I get like a +2 to my dex, +2 to nat arm. No, +4 to dex, +3 to nat armor, flying speed of 60, and I can create a whirlwind, but I don't really know what that means. I'm gonna enable that, which gets me better defenses.
I'm fairly certain the main thing of Whirlwind is it makes it harder for things to fly.
I have no idea, and I have had no time to search it, so I'm going to ignore it. I want the pluses, and I want the flying speed.
You gotta go fast.
Can I shoot my arrow into the whirlwind for it to fly around and hit them at a higher speed?
No, because I'm not creating a whirlwind because I don't know what that does.
I've just sent there what the whirlwind attack is in the general, which I probably should have sent in Great Larceny 101, but hey ho.
Either or. What is Kairoth going to do?
Okay. I've been planning this. 3 actions of Blood Rage. As part of the Blood Rage, I'm going to apply the effects of Bear's Endurance to myself.
Yep.
3 action to Boots of Speed. Action, I am casting Bullet Shield on myself.
Yep.
Let me just apply all of those buffs. Let me ping Bullet Shield for you.
As I watch Kairoth's AC or health go from stupid to stupider.
Yep.
Hey, I'm back. Sorry.
Hi back.
Welcome
So
back.
So Bullet Shield gives a +6
My
against
AC against
boomsticks.
firearms and ranged attacks. Which puts my AC against the attacks of those gunners to 21.
That's pretty spicy. Mr. Balor, can you token tool that?
Yes, I can.
What is Tobold going to do on his turn?
Is there anywhere that looks remotely like I would be able to hide?
Nope.
Behind someone? In the lake?
Not in the lake. Well, I've got good swim, so I guess I could just.
Remember that we've told you that we're planning to teleport over.
Oh, well, then I guess not really. Like, we're just being teleported anyway.
Behind them? Well, on the side of them?
I'm going to be teleported over there anyway, so what's the point?
Yeah. And you'll be teleporting with myself, Joffil, and Noah.
Works with me. I guess I'll go over and join Joffil and well, I'm already there actually, so yeah. Okay, I skipped turn. There's nothing for me to do.
You swish your daggers or something.
I'm just gonna clean underneath my fingernails with the tip of my dagger. Yeah.
That works.
Like Bronn in Game.
What is Gorthon gonna do?
Bear's Endurance on myself, and Boots of Speed, and that's it.
Fair play, fair play. And then comes the night. You see the knights draw their swords from behind their tower shields. They all look at Kairoth and bang their swords against their shields in various different antagonizing ways. Kairoth, you think you've been challenged. Bonus
Kairoth
points.
does not give a shit.
Bonus points to anyone who knows what those knights are. Other than that, once they've done that, they plop their tower shields down and hunker down behind them. And with that, it's Joffil's.
Oh.
I
So
believe.
it's-
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm going to also activate my Boots of Speed, and I'm going to cast Righteous Vigor on Kairoth.
So each time Kairos smacks someone, he gets more HP and
A better bonus to my hit. Yes.
Okay.
You sound so defeated already.
It even has a combo breaker.
And then Joyfield taps him on his butt and says, "Go get him, Tiger." There we go.
Okay. That's a spell.
And with that,
It takes round to the full turn order.
Straight away at me.
Oh, just trying to figure out measuring ranges.
Sure. Just trying to.
Just measuring.
Naturally, Sarul is under the ground at the moment, so
Yeah.
total cover.
Correct.
So he cannot be slapped with a gun.
Going for the dancing girl. That's what they're going for.
Going for the dancing girl seems quite right. They're mildly spooked by the fact that, you know.
You are kind of blinking in and out of existence.
So you're like a flashing light drawing their attention. And
Actually,
behind
you're
them,
blinking
they
in
see
out of
me.
existence. That gives you, I was gonna say, that gives you concealment, doesn't it?
Me.
Yeah.
Yes.
any individual target's spell has a 50% chance to fail against you. Physical attacks have a 50% miss chance of the blind fight, and the blind fight feat does not help them.
Fair.
I am glad I'm behind you guys.
In that case, seeing that probably the squishiest target is blinking in and out of existence, quite annoyingly.
Come and try it. Come and try it.
They are going to both perform full round attack.
At who?
Trying to
Hey guys.
Hey!
I'll say, actually, it's not a full round attack, it's just a single attack from each of them. And they are going to Deadeye shot at Kairoth.
Okay. This is what I exist for.
You exist to be tank.
Fully expected to be taken out in the first round. I'm doing better than I thought.
So Kairoth's AC is
21
21.
against their attacks.
Yes. That hits. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, touches. And the first one deals 15 points of damage.
So 12.
Yes. The second one also hits and deals about 9 points. So that's
After
it.
resistance.
6 after resistance.
Okay. Okay.
Goddamn tank.
That is my job, yes. Hello.
Is this where we all just sit on the floor and let Kairoth have his fun 6v1?
No. Nope. No.
Sorry, 14v1. There's 9 wizards right now.
Nice. Alright. It's on to the wizard's turn now.
On to the wizard's turn. And the wizard he's just gonna lob a fireball.
Dexterity save from reflex save from everyone.
Yep, 20-foot spread. Boom.
Reflexes
I
plus
believe
10.
I believe I have
Actually-
a bonus against visible abilities, so let me check
If he hits it there, it hits everyone, so that will hit everyone.
26.
that. Let me check my abilities. That may be a 21, not an 18 from me.
RRTO?
Uh,
Trying to remember what spell save DC is. It's just a spell level plus your casting attribute, isn't it?
yeah.
Well, everyone
What
with
is
the
DC?
big. Everyone
Depends on
with
spell
the big.
level. DCs are wizard 10 plus spell level plus wizard int.
Yep.
I do not see the feature that's giving me my bonus against. It might be a
Fireballs.
5e thing that it's visible stuff. I do not see the benefit.
Oh, Danger Sense is a Barbarian 5e thing. I don't know if that's what you're thinking about.
I know based on my notes that I have a +3 reflex bonus versus traps. What I need to check is if that's also versus visible. But Minton, let's proceed for now, and if I find it, I'll let you know.
Yeah, I'll just presume it's not for now.
I'm gonna keep looking for it. Just move on for now, and if I find later, then we can always add the HP back on.
Toby, gotta do a reflex as well.
Oh shit, sorry. That's fine.
Yeah, damn straight, that's fine.
Do rogues have evasion as well?
I believe they do.
Evasion means if you pass, you take no damage, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure I do. Features.
God damn, I have uncanny dodge, but not evasion. So
I have improved uncanny dodge as well.
So Jamie, you fail.
okay.
Everybody else passes. Jamie, you take 43 before resistance. Everyone else takes 21.
Ow.
Except those that have evasion,
Except those that have evasion.
which is half the party.
Yep.
Ouch.
Whoop, no damage.
No
Ow.
damage indeed.
That slightly hurt.
It's Muse's turn.
Since we're under the effects of message already, I can do one of two things. I can ready to counter the spell from the wizard, or I can run battlefield control, but I can't do both. Which do we want?
I don't want him counterspelling the teleport.
Counterspell has to be prepared. He's done his action, he can't counter it anymore.
Okay. And go battlefield control.
I'm
I'm
going
kind of hurting.
to cast Silent Image to create the effects of Fog Cloud.
And when I say kind of hurting, I'm really hurting.
I will let my comrades know that this is merely an illusion, and hope that that will affect nicely. But I don't know why I'm doing like this. It's a load of 10-foot radius things.
Yeah. Feel free to draw it on the map.
I can't remember how many it is, but it's plenty to be fair. I think it's like 12 or something. And I guess I'll just do them stacked high as well.
Yeah. It's 15.
So yep, that's the area that I'm going to use my illusion, actually.
And the spell save DC is...
Oh, yep, I'll ping it for you. 19.
Alright.
actually. I'm going to be moving it to there to give the party a bit more room. That's a 20-foot high fog that has just dropped on their base. The thing is...
Poor spectators.
Yup.
Yeah, all the spectators have to do... disbelieve it.
Okay, Minton, I needed 1,000.
Good luck rolling thousands of d20s for all the audience.
Give them a year to create the character sheets first.
And obviously, I won't know if they've saved against it or not. I just gotta hope that they
Don't.
don't.
Gawthon, I really hope you can pop some of the mirror images of the wizard.
There's quite a few nat 20s in there, so quite a few of the audience are good.
I have.
You should have done it, Minton. 1,000 d20 greater than 19. We're not to exactly how many of them succeeded. Or that many d20 greater than 19.
I could have. But
This was more interesting to see.
Yeah.
it seems like approximately. It seems like 2 and 20 people into her.
Was that 93 in how many?
2,700.
Oh dear, poor spectators. Sorry.
Are you though? Are you?
No, I'm
Look
not.
at that cluster of natural 20s.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I'm not going to move, I'm not going to do anything else, it's just that, and I'm going to keep that conjured whilst I'm doing my waltz and spinning around.
Nice. Because you have to concentrate?
I have to concentrate on the illusion, yes.
And with that, it's Nor's turn.
I'm gonna grab my new buddies and I'm gonna dimension door us. I'm gonna move myself and they can move themselves to, I think we had said here?
Oh yeah, there is a question. Can everybody else make the will save? To see if you can see into it.
We were told that it was an illusion.
Just gives you a bonus. He's playing that game.
I mean, I also have a bonus against my allies, so I think I'm okay.
Yeah, that's true as well.
So
making?
we'll save.
Willpower, will save.
I think job feels okay.
Good job, guys. Come on, you can do it.
That's
Oh.
25.
Yep, you're fine.
Of all people, it's
That's an
Gawthon,
11.
what do your elf eyes see?
I mean,
Fuck
that's
off.
that's an 11 before the bonus and knowing it was an illusion.
Yeah, but it's still got to be a 19
And what's the bonus for knowing?
plus 3.
Well, there you go then. I don't.
I mean, you know it's an illusion. You
Can
just can't
Joffiel
roll.
and Tobal move themselves?
I can move my character, yeah.
Yeah,
That's right.
because I dimension
Minton,
doored us.
I sent you
Ah,
a new
okay,
credit
sorry.
token, by the way.
Okay. And that's gonna be my turn, and I do hope that nobody attacks me before the next round.
And with that, it's Karath's turn.
Right. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to step up to here and only take the first one. I wonder if that hits.
I wonder if that hits as well.
That's against the musketman.
You'd think it's against the musketman. But wait.
Is it against the tower shield, dude?
It's against the tower shield dude now.
I mean, I wonder if that hits.
Is it bad if I actually need to work out if that hits or not?
That's a 41 to hit.
about the 20s, I think.
Ruh-roh.
I swear to God, Mizno, 41 doesn't hit one of these fuckers. Then I'm going to ask you what bullshittery you've been pulling.
Oh, I just remembered something that I forgot to do because Cyril had a turn. If it's okay to just say that Cyril has used all her movement to move to here, that's okay.
Yeah, sure.
Dankeschön.
Momentum.
Yep.
That's a 41 hit.
I was gonna say, I think you actually hit the musketman, even still.
Okay.
Because you go through the cover which is granted. Fucking what?
I will take my 5 temporary HP.
Is this the bit where Kairoth rages and then...
Oh, I'm already raging.
Is this the bit where and now you're only kept alive by the shift that we're still in combat?
We're bowing out at 50% health, so...
Shade. What happens if you accidentally one-hit them?
Rip them.
What happens if we accidentally get one hit?
That does still hit a musketman, unfortunately.
So he
That's what
takes
he was
30
aiming
points
for.
of slashing damage, and he is shaken for 5 rounds. Frightful Charger.
He has the spooky face.
He's spooked.
I use that one for sleep, personally, but... That might be because I play with people who like to cast sleep.
And with that, it is Kobold's go.
If I go here, for example, do I get flanking from Cyril, given that they're all the way across from me? Or does flanking only apply to individual characters, individual things?
They have to be threatening them. So
I am threatening the musketman and the dude next to him.
So I could go here and I could flank the musketman.
if you went there, you could flank a musketman.
Okay, well I guess I'm going to do that. Is there any room behind, or are they backed up against the wall?
There's a bit of room behind them.
Okay, so I can get to
the arena
there.
result is slightly circular, so there is a bit off battle map.
So I can get to there in one turn without provoking an attack of opportunity. I can get to there.
What's your movement?
Normal, I think.
Ray, come inside with me for a minute. We're gonna see if they have
Get
any
you to
crackers
there.
for you, okay?
I thought halflings had 20 movement. What do they play?
I can't fucking rotate my
I
character.
thought it was 25.
Fuck. Well, I guess I'm gonna go. I'm going to put myself there, but I'm actually going to be 1 square north of that because I don't want to provoke.
That's 20 feet.
Fair. Oh, it's 20.
I mean that won't provoke an opportunity attack.
Okay, well I'll go there then.
It is also 20 feet, unfortunately, for their movement.
Well, can I sprint?
Yeah, you could sprint and then you could end up like somewhere up above one of these guys as
I
well.
sprint so that I'm here, but actually a square above.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm out. I'm not. I'll make it 2 squares above, just so that I'm not in range of a 5 feet step. But okay, so I'm there, but I am sneak.
I should have delayed until after Ray's turn to heal me. Oh well.
That's right. I'm sure we'll live.
Fair. Well, now it's Gorthon's go.
Right, all I see is a big wall of fog.
A big
So-
square of fog.
I'm going to take full movement, run, all the way around the
Remember,
outside,
you have boots of speed to go
I'm aware.
60 feet.
and I'm going to run and dive into the water here.
Ooh.
Ooh. Yep.
Spicy
And I'll-
tactics.
be submerged, so hopefully they haven't seen me because they don't know about the fog. And now hopefully I'm stealthy and hidden. Submerged underwater.
I think you might have better stealth than me by now, Gorthon.
I do actually have better stealth than you. I think my stealth is stupidly high.
Mine's
Like
24.
27 or something.
Yeah, you have better stealth than me, which
The
is
stealth is
ridiculous.
26.
Flag that bullshit. I don't know how you flagged better stealth than me. Is it just because you've got a... What's your dex?
I think you've got a higher dex than me.
I've got 26.
My dex is 24.
Yeah. So, how is yours higher than mine?
Skill monkey, I have 11 points in it.
I have 11 points in it.
Children, let's get on with the combat rather than trying to figure this out.
Oh, I have a +5 from an item.
Oh, okay. Well, that'll be why then.
That's my turn.
What?
Yeah, that's my full movement. Cloak of Elvenkind, I think.
Oh, well, I guess I'm not allowed that then.
And now it is the knight's turn.
Are they going to break formation?
After seeing and hearing you slashing from that side and seeing how you appeared, they're gonna rotate up. He's gonna take a 5-foot step. Oh god, the black line is okay. The black line isn't there. He raises his tower shield up from the ground. This one will take a 5-foot step like that.
Oh, he's not stepping right next to me completely. Rude.
Because that would provoke an attack of opportunity.
Do I get another save at the end of my turn, by the way, for the thingy? Or is it...
If you strongly focus on it, yes. I'd say running and, sprinting and leaping into the water probably doesn't leave much focus.
I'll do it next turn.
Is Cyril underground?
Cyril is underground at the moment. I think she can take an attack of opportunity, but there's something to do with, like, cover or something involved in it.
I hope she comes up and just spookily dooklies the wizard.
This one will stay with the shield looking that way, just in case.
We
The
get
rest of them
fireball by the mage, we're in trouble.
And the one that took a 5-foot step is going to make a full round attack.
Okay. AC against him is 23.
Alright.
I'm really concerned by what the fuck you've set up against us.
That one hit.
I might be out in the first round, guys.
That would be bad.
Deals 18 damage.
Ow.
Second attack. It's 23 to hit you, isn't it?
Yes.
Hits. £21 of damage.
Ow.
Fucking hell. Rip.
Third attack. Hits again.
What the fuck, Minton?
When you roll nothing below a 15, you know the fight's going well. Deals 19 points of damage.
I'm out.
If he didn't, if he has believed the thing, by the way, these should all be at 20% concealment.
It's right at the edge of the fog, so.
I'm out.
He's still in it though, isn't he?
I'm bloodied.
R.I.P. Gone but not forgotten. Pyroth.
I was gonna say, whenever he sees you drop below bloodied, he halts his blow and just stands back into a defensive pose.
Well,
If Jawfield heals him, can he come back?
I feel like he's dead. Like he's simulated dead now.
Yeah, he's quote unquote dead.
mhm.
Okay.
Pull up my weapon, step back. I'm out. Well, nice building a character for a fight when Mince's dice blow you up in one turn. I have 196 HP when I'm raging.
To be
And you
fair,
lost.
I'm fairly certain the odds on that were like quarter times a quarter times a quarter.
My HP point was 98, I'm at 91.
I'm going to just get one hit.
Also, most of the damage was from them challenging you.
If he does that much damage to me, I die outright.
No, he does fuck all damage when you're not challenged.
Oh, okay.
It's the order, which is the do lots of damage on challenge order.
The
It is
Cavaliers.
Okay.
Yep.
So, Ray, we've been teleported. Kai is already out.
Okay.
Is what we're saying.
Okay. I'm guessing it's Jawfield's turn.
Yep.
So the boot already fitted. Can she run like a screaming banshee and like hockey saki the first thing she sees with her hammer in the face?
I've no idea what Hakisaki is, but probably.
Runs, jumps into the air. You've never seen Dexter's laboratory. He goes, "Did no?" And she jumps in the air and.
Okay, Dexter's lab I have seen.
Here they are.
So,
She's smacking the bastard.
she is smacking the bastard. Is that the first attack? The
Yep.
first?
Because she had to charge.
Nop.
Does she get the one from
I
the
was
boot
gonna
of
say.
speed though?
Oh yeah, she gets. Hang on, does Boot of Speed add it just on full round, or does it?
I've always been under the impression.
Yes, it is on full round only. I read it earlier.
Yeah. Because you act as if under the haste spell you get one extra attack when
Yeah,
you
on a
make it a
full-
full round act. Full attack
Alright.
action.
You bring your hammer up and you kind of just smash it down onto him, but he raises his tower shield up and blocks it, and with a resounding thunk.
So, Minton, you were expecting us to steamroll them.
I was not expecting my dice to roll like nothing below a 15 and roll max damage like twice.
These guys have a reputation to uphold. They're not going easy.
This is meant to be a hard encounter, but
I mean, if we were fighting to 0, then they would be in
you-
trouble.
yeah, if you were fighting to 0, they'd probably like die once this is done. So now it's the gunslinger's turns.
Who can't see shit?
Hopefully.
Who can't see
Hopefully.
shit. They hear the sound of combat happening from the back though, so they're just gonna take a 5-foot step back.
Good.
And then
That's right. You step out for me.
reload, and then roll a nat 1 on the disbelief. And then nat 9 on the disbelief. Now the bad rolls start. However, they have reloaded. The wizard's turn. He's going to attempt to dispel the.
Toby can take an attack of opportunity.
Toby's the square above.
I'm not there. In fact, I'm 2 squares above, so that they can my first step to me.
Okay, my bad.
It doesn't mean I can charge in and sneak attack next turn, though. Which is 66, so...
It is dispelled.
Alright.
You hear chanting. Yep, you hear chanting, and I think Tobal passed the save, so you see the wizard. Well, the mages do arcane gestures.
Yeah, I passed, so...
And then you see the fog. Well, the outline of the fog disappear. Gorthon, you see the fog disappear.
Yay!
It's Muse's turn.
Couldn't have timed this more perfect myself.
In before more fog.
Yeah.
Nah, it'd be way too obvious. I imagine they'd get some heavy bonuses for disbelieving that one. No, I'm just going to personally hold person. What was it? Paralysis? Is it that it does? Paralyzed, yeah. What's the debuffs of paralysis? Exactly? For, like, if my allies attack them?
Who are you doing it to?
Basically, depending on bonus, exactly is.
A paralyzed creature has effective dex and strength scores of 0 and is helpless but can take purely mental actions.
Yep. Creatures STR and Dex reduced to 0. Flyers using wings. Fall creature is helpless.
Right, okay.
Do you know that the tower shields block line of sight?
Good to know. In that case. Can't see that one. Because it just peeks over.
5-foot step.
I could actually. In fact, I could use as much movement as I want. 5, 10, 15...
How many people are you doing it to?
I can only do it once per turn.
Is it to just one person, or do you get more per caster level?
No,
Old person mass. Old person mass.
If only I had that. No point doing on the wizard. I'm gonna do it to the frightened guy, actually.
Gonna do it to the frightened slinger.
Yeah.
There's a -2 on the save.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Also, Sarul's turn.
Indeed. DC 20.
Will negate. Let's see. So that DC effectively 22 due to being frightened. Yeah, you see him just kind of lock up in place.
Petrificus Totalis.
And Sarul is going to come up and next, in between these two, is going to hit the knight. Once I get the...
And that's against touch AC?
It is, and 26 versus touch. For 5 strength damage sapped. On the knight there. And I'm going to keep her above ground.
Fair. Yep, that saps.
And that's going to be me.
It's Nazca.
Is it? Oh my god.
Alright,
No, let's
Oh
go.
shit, I was scrolled right down.
I am gonna do things. I am gonna move to here. And I am going to Dragon's Breath.
60-foot cone.
Or
I'm using electric, so
Alright,
it's
it's a 30-foot cone or a 60-foot
a
line.
60-foot line.
Oh, okay.
It's a 60-foot line, and I'm trying to. I want to have the wizard in it, and I'm trying to get as many people as possible. And I think I
That's probably
can get like all of them except this one.
Please don't toast
Like
me.
if I do
that
that,
of the night.
That doesn't get the wizard. Wait, does it?
Alright, like that.
Don't
That's
worry-
through the wizard.
Don't worry about the squishy.
Oh no, I mean it
can-
doesn't get that one.
Yeah,
I can,
okay.
I can probably take the squishy out in one turn next round.
You do not currently have sneak attack on him.
Sneak attack just means I lose. I still get 2 attacks. I just lose my 66.
You can get sneak attack on this guy and this geezer here.
Yeah.
And do you mind if I actually roll the 11d6s just because I never get to do that? I know
Sure,
that
if you-
Roll20 did it for me, but
If you want to roll the 11d6s, go ahead.
I may have them prepared already.
12d6.
Oh, it's 12d6s
Ooh,
even.
yep.
Add
it
an
is.
extra d6.
Alright, let's count that up. Oh, that's cocked.
Six,
better.
six, 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 six.
No, but
six.
that's a lot of 5s.
I'll take
6. That's
Reflex half?
Yes, reflex half. I have a +1 to the DC of all spells and a +1 because it's electricity, so it's actually a DC of 23.
Okay.
This guy here doesn't get his dex bonus to
And-
reflex.
Oh shit, yeah, he auto fails.
Yup,
He's helpless.
it's 20.
Ow.
This is where Mia takes out the
Ow.
wizard and the 2
30.
rangers.
40. 48. 51. 57.
Oh, I'm
I
bloody.
rolled a lot of 5s.
You didn't get hit by that.
Yeah,
I
you
know.
did. You didn't get
But
it.
still.
57, so 28 for those who save.
I'd be nearly
Against
dead.
DC 23 reflex. So if that musketman isn't fucked, having lost like 80 something HP.
So that was how much?
That. No, that's 28, not 18.
I was gonna say that's a bit of
And the
a
one
number.
that's paralyzed auto fails.
Well, he's just a -5 dex mod,
Well,
which is probably going to make him fail.
Ow.
Wait, do the knights take bonus damage for like conducting electricity? Huh?
No,
Probably
not on
not.
that spell. I do have spells where they get where I get pluses on my attack because they wear armor, but not on this one.
Oh right, I was only messing, but cool.
That's next round, Amber. A way to spoil the fun.
so Minton,
Yep.
how many of them are out?
Well, once it's done, you see the Magus throw or plonk his sword into the ground.
Yes!
You see the gunslinger kind of like spasming on the ground. You see like
I'll
bits of
release him.
electricity arcing off of him.
I'll release
he
him for
continues
free.
spasming on the ground. Build your own
no.
taser.
Can we... So the team that Sarab and Noor have now made is called Police Brutality.
You kind of see the knight, which was full blast, kind of. There's like a hole in his. There's like electricity arcing across his shield. You see he's kind of like jittering, but he doesn't seem to be going down yet. He looks like he just took a very big lightning bolt to the face.
Nice work, no.
You're welcome, you're welcome.
Anything else you can pull out of your bag of tricks?
Well, I do have a flying speed of 60. I took some of my movement, but I'm gonna, like, fly back. And I'm slightly up also. Just to make sure that, just high enough that the knights have no chance of hitting me.
We are now team police brutality.
Did you tweet that?
Yes, I did.
You know what? You can have a like. Also, not tagging me with your glorious GM.
No, of course I'm only going to tag the players that are relevant.
Of course,
Most
yeah.
of the I'm pretty sure most of your out of context tweets
I'm out.
involve me.
So Karoth is out, so it's now Tobold's go.
Toby, you can flank the other musket dude that's still in.
Yeah, I know.
Easy
That's what I'm gonna do.
pickings.
Go ahead and delete him.
Yep.
Delete
So,
kebabs, they'll be a strong.
so attacks, blah blah blah. 1, 2, and then
Well,
sneak attack.
If the
Ooh.
25 hit the second guy.
No.
Well.
The musket has an AC over 25?
Damn right.
Gorthon? Fucking
Wow, that was really unlucky then.
I was gonna say you do get to make another attack roll though.
I do.
Yep.
Okay,
baby.
there we go. It's better.
there we go.
Okay, that's not. That doesn't hit either. The Muskeman kind of seeing you there, kind of like grabs the.
I'm sorry, the 31
he's
doesn't
flanking.
hit?
No.
What?
Only 33. Yeah, it's technically 33.
33, flanking.
Oh, 33. It would be flanking. Oh yeah, I guess you get flanking since he's dragging that guy into the way.
And
okay.
Sarul.
Sarul is above ground.
So it's flanking.
I was gonna say he's dragging the knight into the way, and it doesn't specifically say.
Oh. Goddamn teamwork feats, I swear.
The Abattoir becomes the target of the attack, so you wouldn't get flanking on that one, unfortunately. Which means that it misses.
Well, it means I don't get sneak attack anyway, so.
However, that leaves them open for Gorthon.
Yeah, hopefully you can only do that once per turn.
Can I just say, Ally Shield is the best feat I've ever found. Drag the tank into the way of the hit. But yeah.
Betrayal teamwork feat. It's one I've really wanted to get.
So, Gorthon's turn.
It's Gorthon's turn. He is currently, like, waist high in a lake.
As I just protrude out of the water slowly.
Please
draw
pew
my
pew the
bow
musket
back,
and kill him.
and just pew pew the musket guy in the back. Question is, which attack do I roll? Is
Full
he a
round.
human? Is he an undead or an elf? Can I see that at all?
He is a human.
He is a human.
Oh,
so I roll my
Jesus
human
Christ.
dice.
God, Minson!
My plus 22 to attack. That's some bad rolls.
Please tell me that he's straight dead because he's
He's
just been
gonna
shot
be
in the
outright
back.
dead, I think.
He can pull. After each hit, you can choose whether to keep going.
So the first hit puts him below bloodied. Do you keep going?
You could,
I will then focus my second attack and boots and speed on the other guy, this closest one.
Do you have the feat which lets you split?
Don't know if I can.
I think
If
it's just
not-
four. I think it's just 4 round attacks because I read them wrong like ages ago. I'll quickly find it again.
If I can't split, then no, that'll be the end of my turn.
So they took Kairos out. So we took their backline out. This is fine, guys.
I was gonna say, your bonus to humans is +7, isn't it?
Yes, I believe so.
None of those would hit anyway. Then.
The fuck is the Abator's AC?
Not a human.
Oh, fair.
Not a human is the Abator's AC.
So regardless if he can switch or not, it's okay, damn it.
So does that still count as a full round attack, or does that
Yes.
just count as my first attack and then I stop and then I have movement instead?
It counts as a 4-round attack.
Cool.
You just choose not to pincushion him anymore. Oh.
So. the
Oh, wait,
remaining
okay.
shield
Oh no, you can actually take your move.
Oh, okay. Then I will dive back under the water and swim up here.
And stealth check, I assume.
I'm hoping
Yeah.
a swim and stealth.
Stealth
Or
check?
just as dead.
Swim check?
Whoop, whoop. I am stealthy.
Gorthon
count
is now a
as
submarine.
Minton, does that count as underground?
No, surely not.
Oh,
Even I'm saying no to that.
I'm fairly certain you can pick underwater as one of your things, for the same reason you
think
can
so.
have a shark as your animal companion.
Well, he is a submarine right now.
so, the remaining shield dudes, considering their backline has been obliterated.
The remaining shield dudes kind of... You can see them just looking around, kind of like... Well...
Time to surrender.
Nah, keep
They
fighting.
won't do that. They have their image to protect.
What are the rules for slapping Cerule again?
She takes half damage from non-magical, I think.
From non-magical.
She's incorporeal, right?
Yes.
I had to look this up, but let me double check.
Perfect.
Jump to
What's so-
incorporeal. An incorporeal creature with no physical body can be harmed only by other incorporeal creatures, magic weapons, or creatures that strike as magic weapons. It is immune to all non-magical attack forms, half damage
Oh.
from any corporeal damage.
Oh, okay. So magical weapons hit her, but she takes half damage from them.
An incorporeal creature has no natural armor bonus, but has a deflection bonus equal to its charisma bonus.
Perfect. Well, since it probably is relevant, companions can be... It's companions to bloodied as well.
I imagine so. I don't really want Cerule perishing.
Fair. So, this knight is going to turn to Cerule with his tower shield, and he's gonna take a full round attack. What's Cerule's
This is
AC?
gonna-
Marco?
Hello?
I was saying, what's Cerule's AC?
15.
Right. That hits. Do you want me just to half the damage? Myself, or?
Umbra.
I'll say. I'll just tell you the halved numbers. Cerule takes 4 damage. Hits 3 damage. That also hits. And that 4 damage. So that's 16. That's 19 points of damage.
She
total?
is.
Is that total or after resistance?
That's after everything's halved. So that's 19 final. Unless Sarul has like sneaky DCs, sneaky DR in there somewhere.
She is out of fight.
She is paper thin, Jesus.
35 hit points.
So does she move away?
Yeah, she'd move away. This knight is gonna kind of like step over his fallen comrade. I'll just move him out the way so that I can actually fit him in there. He is gonna take a step back. And this one will do the same.
So now it's Joffiel.
Now it's Joffiel.
Ray, it's your
Hello.
turn.
Okay. Joyfield's going to take a wing at whoever's left standing.
So
Still in
step
her.
forward, 4-round attack.
Yep.
Bada bing, bada boom. That second one is a natural 20. But I don't think a 31 confirms.
A 31 does not confirm. Specifically, a 31 does not confirm because he took a step back.
Stop, please. If you're angry, just say, Mommy.
So he still takes 26 from that first hit. Or from that hit that actually hit him.
He takes 26, 24, he takes 50.
Does the 35 hit him?
Yeah, the 35 hits him.
Concentrate on that.
Fair.
What do you think their AC is?
In the
Ah,
40s?
Huh?
In the 40s from what you said before?
No, it's in the 30s. There is some fun teamwork feats out there that multiple people with tower shields get stupid AC from. However, you just hammer down on the hammer, or on a shield even. You hear thunk thunk, you leave giant dents in it. You think you might have heard his arm snap at one point, but he's kind of buckling down under just the hammers hitting him over and over again. But he doesn't look like he's going down anytime. Well,
Hasn't he already been hit by the lightning?
no, that was
No,
the one
his-
that wasn't.
yeah, he's the one that wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Still, that's a lot of damage.
with that,
They're out.
the gunslingers kind of spasm about on the floor a bit more, still electricked.
Can't you have them move away so that you don't risk hurting them?
The whole person is gone on the one that was on the floor. I'm saying he dropped it.
They kind of like crawl out of the way, still kind of spasming. The Magus and his 9 clones, or his 8 clones even, kind of spasm and crawl away. It seems that when you get hit by a lightning bolt, it kind of messes with your muscle control. So he crawls out the way as well. And with that, it's Muse's go.
Seeing that the only threats left is just the knights, I'm going to stop dancing. Walk nonchalantly.
God.
Just
If Giraffe ever
30.
does something nonchalantly, it's disturbing.
And as she's moving, to just cast yet again Hold Person on the one by Joffiel.
Dickhead.
She sees this fight is done. I can ping Hold Person again if you want.
Yeah, if possible.
DC 20.
My dice. I love you.
Nat
Nat
20?
19.
Oh, lol.
You kind of see him like lock up a bit. Not sure if that's from, like the hit, but he seems to, keep blocking pretty
719.
pretty
I'm
well.
coming for you. Just you wait.
Yeah, that's not.
It's Noah's go.
Yeah, I cannot use Fireball. That will hurt the people that are out and probably Joffiel and Tobalt.
Use that whirlwind attack.
I mean, if you throw it...
Yeah, but
That's
there's this guy that's at half health that's still hanging there. It's 20-foot radius, so... And then there's Cerule that's kind of still here.
Cerule's probably like actually moving her as much as she can, 80 feet.
Nah, I'm just gonna do what I did last time, which is actually, yeah, I am going to move here and
Oh god.
Dragon Breath that way, ish, to get the both of them, and that leaves that's probably just gonna leave that one. So I'm gonna roll my d6s. The DC is still 23 on their reflex save.
The one facing you? The one facing away from you?
That's not as good as a roll, I think. It's hard to say because my constellation dice are hard to read. That's 6, 11. Actually, I'm gonna try and find a 4. That's a 4, so that's 10. That's a 5, so that's another 10. That's another 10. That's a lot of ones. 6, 7, 8. 38.
What's that?
38
Or
or
19.
19.
You see the knight facing you kind of takes it square in the chest. You see the electricity arc everywhere. You think you might see a little bit of steam coming out of the visor slots on his helmet, and he very quickly thunks his sword into the ground. And
Mia, just checking something. Are you able to use one of your class abilities at the same time as you cast an electric spell?
Yes, from my sorcerer's robe. So I'm gonna use my sorcerer's robe, and as a swift action, I'm gonna cast Elemental Ray
On
one of the targets of my main spell. So it's gonna be on this guy there. I still have the thingy. Elemental Ray. Wait, no, I can't because he's too far away. So never mind. Range is 30.
alright. And with that, it's Tobalt's go.
I'm sure there's a huge amount you can do at the moment.
Backstab that guy.
Put the guy that put Kai out of his misery.
Yep, I think that's possibly what I'm going to do. Okay, so hit twice with my daggers. Let's hope that actually works this time. So that's the 25 and a 35.
And third attack.
So I get that, okay. That's not very good.
Does a 33 hit?
Yes, yes
back.
it does.
Welcome
Okay,
back.
so I get to roll my sneaks.
Yep.
Hit. I get the impression Toby's nowhere near as dangerous as he used to be.
Only in this fight.
Dangerous enough that you kind of jab him in the back between the ribs. And he very quickly thunks his sword into the ground and just kind of turns around. You're not sure if he's giving you an angry look for being, like, stabbed by someone 3 feet tall, but it seems like he didn't appreciate being fucking backstabbed.
Well, too bad.
That's Gorthod's go. Close all these teamwork feats now that he is the only one.
What's with his shield at the moment? Is it in the ground or is he just holding it?
He's just holding it.
Shall I just fire straight at him? Or shall I try and move? Oh no, if he's holding it, it doesn't matter what angle I hit him, because it's not. So he has no cover. So yes, I'm just going to shoot the man. Am I still waist high, or do I need to move first?
You're still about waist high.
Cool.
Pew, pew,
Then, like the
motherfucker.
submarine I am, I will come. Raise my periscope bow and pew pew to
Not
roll
human.
human undead.
Not human, not undead.
Elf?
Nope, not elf.
Normal attack. Go. Pew pew. Oh god.
So one of them.
Plink, 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 ow.
Haha. At least one gets it. Oh, he's not threatened by anyone for sneak attack.
And with that, specifically as you see the electricity arc across his body from the last one, he will slam his shield into the ground and slam his sword into the ground.
Okay, it was a whitewash.
I told you I thought they were gonna murder, or you were just gonna murder them. With that, you can see they all kind of pick themselves up. The crowd is cheering at this point now that they can actually see what the fuck is happening in the fight.
And that they've just seen the local team obliterate the Scovens.
Well, local team. They.
I'm
Are we local?
Kalish. I'm Kalish. Sarab is Kalish. Nook probably passes Kalish from a distance.
They see a bunch of adventurers fuck up a bunch of Scoven mercenaries.
Yeah, but there's still Scovens in the Kalish land.
It's true. Nobody
Smooth
likes
victory
Scoven.
laps.
Oh yeah, I'm flying around.
I'm gonna come over and offer my hand.
To which one in particular? Or
Any of them. Any of them will take it.
as you offer your hand out, you see they all line up and they shake your hand one by one. The wizard is the last one to shake it, and he says, "It's a good match."
Aye, that it was. Look forward to meeting you on the field of battle again. And I give him a nod of respect.
He gives you a nod back and says, "It would be interesting to see how you would fight against the whole company."
You're not the only one that can throw a fireball. And I walk away.
Joyfield's gonna walk up and take her helmet off and reach out to him as well and shake their hands.
They seem a bit surprised at like
Taking
they-
how about if you just got us handed to you by a woman
quite like a 4
and a
foot tall
tiny one at that.
I was gonna say, I mean, they thought, oh, it's got to be a dwarf, and then they're like, it's not a dwarf.
It's a 17-year-old girl.
She's like all like giddy too, and she's like, "Hi, that was fun."
Yes, it was a very good match. The
Why is he
one
Russian?
who Zarm you
Scopins are from that area.
and he they all shake your hand, though they seem a little bit confused and a little bit just like ashamed that they got the shit beaten out of them by a 17-year-old with like a fucking giant ass meteor hammer.
She shakes their hand, but it would be a very hard handshake for each one of them. Like she shakes hands like a freaking like 60-year-old like old farmer man would.
The one whose arm you broke winces quite a lot.
Oh, sorry. That's my bad. Here, she does cure wounds on him. Here, sorry.
He nods his head and says, "Thank you very much." It's just
I'm gonna land in front of them and drop elemental body because it kind of made me look even more elementally, and give them
He regains 18.
Yeah. I give them a bow. Well fought.
They all nod back and say, and the same to you.
I walk up behind Noah. I'll give sort of a courtesy and just a nod of the head.
They just nod back. They seem mildly apprehensive around you in particular.
There's two reasons for this. They haven't seen my teeth yet, have they?
You're not entirely sure, but it doesn't look like it.
Because I have internet.
I have an idea.
Does it know
I
how?
sort of give a small, like, skull golf clap, by the way, as I turn to Noah. That was excellent work. I must say, you're quite a powerful magic user.
Thank you. Long years of practice.
I must say, if it wasn't for you being here, I don't think we would have been able to succeed in this fight.
No, we didn't agree on a stake for the battle.
No, I was just to exercise the bones.
The fight was for honor and glory.
Hi, Onyx.
I mean, you know you want to give us a reward from the arena for winning this battle. Cough.
I believe that reward is called XP, probably?
Yeah, I will take that reward being level 12.
The reward is called a milestone.
Is that 3 out of 3?
Small milestone.
If you're wanting XP, you dropped out the fight pretty early, so you don't really get much.
He's got a point. I mean,
how many weeks have you been running at level 11 in your expanded world?
how much have you done in my expanded world?
Quite a
Not
bit.
much.
Fought a bit here, dealt with some Scovens, found a few new party members, raided the temple.
Dealt with some Scovens by waiting for half of them to get knocked unconscious and hold person to drunk guys.
Won this fight. Partially restocked the treasury of Al-Sasani.
I like all these things are only things we've done in the capital, and we've not been here for even a week. The other 2 weeks of the campaign have been travelling.
Clisminton.
I will
Became Mr.
consider
DM.
it. However, if you progress at that rate, that means that a level 1 will become a level 20 in, like, what, that's 3 weeks per level. That's like 60 weeks. I mean, you know, just take a year out of your life and become a world-class adventurer, you know?
If only it worked that way, I'd be like 100 times that by now.
Take a gap year as a farmer, come back as, like,
Yeah, but at the same
a
time, how many?
country-crushing monster.
At the same time, how many years have all our characters been adventuring to get to the point they're at?
Joy
If you
feel not
try
that
and pull
much.
the fact that some characters are like 2,000 years old.
No. Because Kai left the Badlands when he was 18. He's been leveling up pretty much his entire life and has been level 11 for a while. Muse is Muse makes Ray look young. I'm sorry, Ray, please don't kill me.
I don't think.
Wait!
It took her a while.
Only thing I'll say is, don't worry, I am keeping track of the milestones.
We've all been level 11 for a while, is what I'm saying. Anyway.
Speak for yourself.
I mean, specifically, when you hit it's not epic level, like, levels 1 to 10 are easy to get through, levels 11 through 20 are the hard part. It's like the separation between a low level and a high level campaign. It is a lot harder to progress. for those of you that play RuneScape, it's like whenever, you hit level 99, and then you can keep leveling, I think, can't you? Because they added some
92 is halfway to 99.
Yeah, there you go. You've hit level... hitting level 11 is hitting level 92. It's where the fun begins.
Because every 7 levels in RuneScape, the total experience needed doubles.
Anyway. Well, shall we retire for now and get ourselves healed up, our wounds licked? As I look towards myself, completely unharmed, as I'll dismiss blink now. And I believe that we should probably get out of here as they set up the fight with the Bahia.
Joyfield would go up and hug Kai / giving him laying on hands.
I'll say you guys can see as your fight comes to a close, the other ones do. As the arena is a lot larger than this, the other fighters are all filtering out, and the ropes separating the different sections are being taken down to make one big arena.
I mean, Minton, you told me before there's a healing potion fountain, right?
Depends on the arena, but yeah, this one has one.
Okay, I'm just gonna top myself back up to full.
Wait, but Joyfield is trying to be nice and heal you.
I probably should have mentioned that, Joyfield, but...
Joyfield can still do it if she wants.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal my... Oh wait, I never took damage.
It takes a while to get over. It takes a while to get over there.
Give a win to Gotham.
Will take that potion, health potion fountain. Basically, I can just put myself back to full health, right?
Yep.
Poppers!
For those of you wondering, the AC of the shield guys was 32 when they were standing next to another one.
Oh wow.
Fucking Romans.
And as a note, Kai returns Joffield's hug.
Yay! I will save that comment for when little ears are not up right now.
You can always type it.
Hold on. There are other rooms in my house.
They might have an AC of 32, but it can't help against lightning.
So, like, this is totally out of character, but, like, would Kai have, like, got, like, excited seeing Joyfield fight?
For fuck's sake, Murray. Probably not. Kai's been in the arena for long enough.
Okay. That is all. Don't eat the cats. Yeah. Why is my wiener dog wanting to constantly eat kitties? I know. Don't boop my nose. You're booping my nose. The cat's pooping my nose. Hi.
Hi,
Your
cat.
feet stink.
Meow.
Meow. There we go. Nope, dog. Everybody back off. Jeez. Alright, so we're all heading up.
Speaking of those, can we take the break like soonish?
Yeah, we can. I was gonna say the fight's over, so we can take the Doge break now if you want.
Thank you.
I can make myself my milk.
Is this your chocolate milk, or is it?
The chocolate milk that it takes 10 minutes to
Yeah, okay, fuck off.
I mean, I could go stick a pie on because I haven't eaten dinner yet.
Sounds like a good show.
How long does the pie take to cook? 25 minutes.
Food is good.
I have to go sweep my back porch, so yeah, but I'm still on my phone, so I can still take y'all with me.
Nice.
Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, we actually succeeded.
Woo!
I mean,
and Joyfield got to hit something.
I mean, Minson,
Nora got to obliterate people.
Yeah. That's
if people want to RP while Mia is AFK, 'cause I'm sure there's some conversations that will be going on.
You guys can,
Yeah,
have conversation while getting healed up, walking back through the corridors, Oh, and as a side note, their lowest AC was 27. Because teamwork feats are fun, friends. Teamwork feats are fun. Well, I'm gonna go and cook a pie. Be right back.
Hey Kai, did I do okay?
You did great, although trying to bash in the guy with the heavy armor and the shield is generally not the best plan when there's other combatants available.
There's other ways to hit something besides hitting it hard?
I didn't say don't hit it as hard as you can. I said try and find a better target than the guy that's made for hitting.
Oh, okay.
Like, get behind the guys with the shields and beat up the guys hiding behind them.
Well, I tried to jump in the air, but I kind of...
Bounced off the
taller
shield, yes,
than-
I saw.
They're taller than me, okay? I gotta learn to jump higher.
Don't
Ooh,
worry
can
about
we
it,
put-
Joy. It still worked perfectly. You focused their
Yeah.
attention while I was behind them.
That was so cool. You were like a creature that I read in a book one time that kind of comes out of the lagoon. I tried to dress up as one time, but I almost gave my grandma a heart attack when I did that. It was really cool. Wait, not that part. I didn't mean to kill her. Wait, I didn't kill her. What did I say?
I'm just walking away now. Now Gorthon wants to look for swimming feet.
By the way, there is actually a favored terrain water on top of and under.
I'm aware. I was more thinking of can arrows be shot from...
I just kept imagining like him emerging from the water like in slow motion as the water just drips from him like in the movie Rambo when he comes out of the water.
Kind of what I was trying to describe as a first time. Was the
Hey, well, that's what I was envisioning, so good job.
Yeah, so...
Although now Joy is thinking me whapping in slow motion, flicking my hair back.
Oh, good lord. Ah, Brewster!
it's
Get
a
your
real-
ass away.
Kai gets jealous.
It's I'm just seeing Gorthon as a real Orlando Bloom moment as Legolas, just like the hair gone back.
I mean, Kai did his job as the tank and ate all of the damage.
That
I
is
needed some
true.
shield and some stairs and I'm all set.
Brewster, I swear to God, I will beat you in the head with this stick. Get away.
I will find a way to pull that off.
I have returned. And
I'm
pull
just,
up
glad,
what?
I'm just glad that I didn't get hit because I can't use that healing fountain. We were saying that Gorthon was effectively Orlando Bloom as Legolas. When he was like coming out of the water, so glorious.
We were saying Rambo.
Yeah,
Oh,
we said
Rambo.
Rambo.
Yeah, Rambo, and then like the slow motion, like the sleeked hair, the model kind of look. Getting all the women to just bite their lips.
So he's Legolambo.
Joy.
Like,
My pie will be done at past.
Like, is it like a pizza or an actual pie?
Pie!
What? Wait, sorry, what? What have pizzas and pies got to do with each other?
they can
No,
both be
some
cooked in the oven, that's about it.
No, like some people call them like if you go to they could say pie because originally it was called pizza pie.
No, it's like a frayed
So
bento.
So is that like
puff pastry?
is that like you have a pizza base and then pizza stuff inside and then like more pizza base? Oh,
I don't know. Like I just like if you go to New York and they say it in their like most freaking New York accent you can imagine. Hey, we're gonna go get a pie. Like they say that a lot in the North. We don't say that, but they say it in the North a lot. So I didn't know if y'all had a terminology for pizza as pie.
I mean, pizza?
Where the sun hits the sky like a big pizza pie.
See? Okay, I'm not going crazy.
Yeah, but that's not an English song.
Wait. Yes, that is.
It's not sung by a Brit.
It's an American song.
I said it's not an English song.
That.
It
English
is
is
not
also
a
American.
song that is sung by an Englishman, or is of It is sung in the English language. That is correct.
Yeah. American is
But it's
English.
not English.
Yeah.
A bit like Ford isn't English. I was about to say baseball isn't English, but I mean Rounders is obviously the superior sport.
Rounders.
Fucking,
No.
you all remember it. Secondary school Rounders. Yeah. You all remember
They don't
it.
have rounders as an Olympic sport, and they just got rid of baseball, so meh.
Well, yeah, but they also said that esports is qualifies.
I think, aren't they trying but failing?
I mean, it got okayed as it could be an Olympic sport, but
So, Minton, in case you didn't see, I did a Toby token.
Yes, the Tobatok. I
can't see it.
I needed to upload the Tobatok. There is a Tobatok.
What the fuck are you talking about? Is this even English?
Toby token.
So, Minton.
Mm-hmm.
Would I know the best seats to get in the stadium to spectate this fight? And do I get better seats than that as I'm a gilded member of a fighters guild in Galtasaarni?
You'd know the best seats to see the fight. And that's the royal box. You don't get the royal box.
The best seats that plebs can get.
And
do I get better than that as I'm a gilded member of a fighters guild?
The first,
I was going to say, you're a bit too eager for this fight, considering it's going to be a bunch of slaves getting massacred.
I mean, that sounds like fun.
Is that an archer token?
Nice.
I like it.
10 out of 10.
Yeah, so Minton, as I was asking.
the first, couple rows are for Gilded Adventurers. It goes, first couple are for Gilded Adventurers, next couple are for Ungilded Adventurers, after that it's plebs. Pardon me.
Wait, so did you say the Gilded Adventurers...
Get front row.
Do I get a +1 on that?
Yes.
Do I get more than a +1, or is it just a +1?
+1.
Oh,
Sorry,
go
kid.
on. Enjoy yourself. Have fun, you two.
Yeah, I'm gonna lead Joffiel to...
And just before she gets dragged away, I put hand on shoulder, lean in, and go, hands above the waist. I'm watching. And then
Wait, who are you saying that to?
You.
Wait. Why would I put my hands below the waist?
Shooing her away as she contemplates. And I guess I'll recast message if they happen to want to talk to us, or we need to talk to them, and we're at different seats.
I want to try something.
Oh lord.
This is when he bluffs herself into better seats than Kai and Joffrey.
Wait, let me check message.
Pretty sure it's a harmless will save.
Nope. Save none.
Oh.
Spell resistance, no.
What? 2 hours ago, North Korea accuses US of declaring war.
Yeah, I read that.
What the fuck?
They will shoot down all bombers if they're in or out of their airspace. They're just going to do it.
Shooting down a US bomber that is outside of North Korea airspace is an act of war.
Not if they're already declared war, because that's how they see it.
That is an act of war by North Korea. As for the United States to have declared war, you need Congress approval. The US has not signed or delivered a formal declaration of war.
And we haven't attacked
Japanese
them.
and Pearl Harbor still happened.
No, but Pearl Harbor
There
attacked
was a
us.
formal formal declaration of war. It just arrived for some reason after the Pearl Harbor attack had happened.
Yeah, and that
There's
is
some
correct.
reason.
That's-
It arrived late because it got delayed.
Yeah.
Have you realised that America has never won a war by itself?
Have you realised that America lost a war against itself?
About to say, yeah, technically we did, but it was against ourselves, so I don't know if that counts.
I was about to
no,
say War of Independence.
I was
No,
going to say...
We had help from the French.
And the Germans.
America has never won a war by itself.
War of 1812?
I'm fairly certain the American Civil War was one of the largest employment of Hessian mercenaries in history.
War of 1812?
Well, there were multiple belligerents in that.
I'm pretty sure they had assistance in the War of 1812. I'd have to look it up. But I mean, I'm sure we got help from our allies.
The American-Spanish War, when they took Cuba?
Well, we did have we also took Texas, and that yeah. I don't know if we had assistance in that either.
Beating Mexicans doesn't count as a war.
Oh, shush. We got land out of it.
Also, the US, I think, had some allies from somewhere as well in the Spanish-American War.
That's usually always the case anyway.
If that doesn't count as a war, then you can't say that the Australians lost a war against the emus.
I don't think it's fair to say they lost.
They did.
They killed quite a few, and then it was a military cleanup operation that got cancelled after a while.
No, they lost a war against the emus. It's called the Emu War.
It's actually called the Great Emu War.
Can I point this out? Just let me have this one because I work with Australians, and I love bringing it up. Also, isn't it true that America has been at war for 93% of its entire lifetime?
Yes.
Yeah, that is true.
I think the last time the Americans weren't at war anywhere in the world, regardless of what they call it, since they haven't formally declared war since 1942, was pre-World War II.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think America has technically been at war for a very long time.
Yeah, not since World War II.
Meanwhile, the Swiss army accidentally invades Liechtenstein and...
You cut out there.
And
Marco?
Polo?
Hello, I can hear you.
I heard, meanwhile, the Swiss are.
Okay, the Swiss army accidentally invades Liechtenstein and then apologizes
comes
for
back
it.
with 81 people.
That was another time, I think. Well, I'm not sure.
The Swiss accidentally shelled Liechtenstein at one point.
Actually, a point here, by the way. Apparently, the last time that America has not been in war was in the year 2000, for that year only.
Wow.
Yep. Because before that, there was a bunch of other... Yeah. And then 2001 hit, and then it was on, so...
Yeah. The Kosovo War in 1999, in year 2000 there was no major war, and then 2001 was the War on Terror in Afghanistan.
Kosovo. Holy shit, dude.
1796, 1797, 1807, 1808, 1809, 1826, 1828 to 1830.
I'd imagine Britain has been at war for, a very large percentage of its history as well, though.
There are 22 countries the UK hasn't invaded.
Yep.
And we are not one of them.
I'm pretty sure Switzerland is one of them.
Nope.
Prob-
We've invaded the Swiss.
America, Britain
Possibly.
has conquered every single.
Does
country in the
Vatican
world.
City count?
Yes. The countries the UK has not invaded are Liechtenstein, Luxembourg, Andorra, Monaco, Vatican City, Sweden, Belarus, Uzbekistan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, Mongolia, the Marshall Islands, Mali, the Ivory Coast, Chad, Central African Republic, Republic of Congo, Burundi, Bolivia, Paraguay, and Guatemala.
Well, I know
Any
all
other
the
country the UK hasn't
Wait,
invaded.
wait. Can I please, like, damn you Mongolians? Just let me have that moment. Damn you.
Damn you, Mongolians!
Damn you Mongolians!
Anyway, getting back into the session.
Yeah.
There was one more country, Sao Tome and Principe, the Britain hasn't invaded.
Frick! Never even heard of that one. All the stands I have.
I mean, I think we just felt sorry for the Palestinians after a while. They don't deserve being invaded by us as well.
I mean, I'm fairly certain Britain is up there with countries that has been invaded the most times.
Probably, actually.
Maybe up there with France.
It's just a case we had some issues growing up, and I think that's what contributed to us going on a rampage.
We were the Britons, and then we got invaded by the Celts, then we got invaded by the Angles, then we got invaded by the Saxons, then we got invaded by the Normans.
And then we discovered that we could buy guns at Walmart right as we were coming out of our teenage phase.
Yeah. That's when...
Resist urge to make joke about schools.
Shush!
I am PMing him the best joke.
Oh, no, you're not! Jamie!
Oh, is this
Yes.
the pickup line?
Yes.
What to say?
I mean, the second you said school,
I am sorry, guys. I am sorry.
Session is being delayed by Columbine jokes.
I'm just gonna wait for the laugh. Of all people who told me that, my 5-foot-high, very innocent-looking ex-girlfriend told me that joke.
Fucking what?
I hate you all.
Anyway,
no, you
I suppose we
don't.
take our seats and watch the fight.
Yep. Ray and I in the front row, the rest of you in the pleb seats.
Excuse you?
We're adventurers, thank you.
Hey, I
I'm a
need the
good
front seat.
adventurer.
I'm little.
I get perks.
And you can't make your party get anything from those perks.
+1.
He gets one
I
person
asked.
in.
I asked. I didn't ask, can I get anything more than a +1?
Yeah.
I mean, you could try and blag like multiple people, maybe.
I mean,
The
does
rest of us-
Sarab want to try it?
I'm alright. I can see quite clearly from back here.
I can see you.
Pardon me? Right.
Plus, I'm used to being sat at this type of seat.
I'm not
Yeah,
really
but
used at watching fights.
Are you more used to fighting in them?
Yeah. Or helping people out. I must say, it's the first time I used Dimension Door to bring people closer to the enemy.
Well, it is just another creative way of how magic can help our lives.
It was fun.
I must admit, whilst fighting is not really my thing, it was good to get in the danger areas.
Danger areas.
You stayed pretty far from the danger areas.
Joyfield's not there. Dang it.
Oh, we have message.
Oh, we do. Oh, we do. Wait, is he messaging this the whole time?
Yeah, sure.
Here, Joyfield's message back. What do you mean danger area? I couldn't even see you from where I was.
I was still in the eye line of those guns. And those, my friend, hurt a lot from what I have heard and seen.
But never experienced.
The
Never
guns that
experienced.
Noor so expertly took care of, without your assistance.
Well, I feel kind of bad for paralyzing one before, well, literally paralyzed him.
When have you ever felt bad about paralyzing someone?
You're right, I didn't.
Hey, I'm starting.
I believe it's what they call that I'm trying this new thing called, how do you call it? Empathy?
Holy shit, you learned a new word today.
Well, everybody should have empathy.
She doesn't.
I get along fine without it.
But
A psychopath!
I'm sorry, there was a bit of interference in the line there, Kyle. Please repeat that.
Oh, I was just coughing. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, not as much.
I didn't
inside your head.
I didn't actually get what you were coughing.
That was kind of the point, but what I said was psychopath.
Okay. No, there was like noise from Ray, so I could not hear it at all.
sorry, I'm being
It's okay, it's
domestic
okay.
in the doing the dishes.
Anyway, so Minton.
Yep. As you take your seats, you can see more and more people pile into the arena. Oh, well, into the stands even. You can make out a fair few faces from the party, as well as many more faces that you can, filling up the first 5 rows of seats.
Can we see the royal box and where we are?
You can see the royal box.
Who's in there?
I was just about to get to that.
Hold your horses.
Hold your horses, friendo. Because after the arena fills up a bit and it gets closer to the time, you see a fair few figures make their way up to the box. Actually, you see a decent number of people who look like officials and servants, and then you see a fairly old, wizened-looking man, hair tied up with cloth, wearing quite ornate silks, flowing robes. You recognize him, yes, as the Karakan of Kalsasani. You also see another figure kind of like stooping down, bent over, kind of trying to fit through, looking mildly uncomfortable, but he does indeed seem to be an abnormally massive, 10-foot tall, looks like a human, wearing a red lion's over his head.
Take a look at the royal box. It's the Hall of Altasani and the High King of Skag.
So it is. Well, I'm not surprised. This whole festival is very pronounced for him.
You see the red lion badge that he's wearing?
Indeed. So it is true.
Is he important?
He's the High King of the Isles of Skag.
Ah, king. Is he a good king, or are we gonna see 2 shows?
Sarab?
I mean, he's Skargian, so in my eyes, he's barbaric, very powerful, likes to get into the thick of things. Bad king? I've seen worse, in my opinion.
Okay.
Skarg. It's pretty far north, isn't it?
Indeed, that is correct, my little sylph friend.
If you look on the map, it is right to the north.
Yeah, I saw.
He seems to be like, after he manages to like squeeze his way out of the door into the open air, he seems to kind of lean back, roll his shoulders, stretch out, seems to much prefer not being constrained in a small, tiny corridor. And you can see he takes the chair to the right of the Karakan.
Unlike some rulers in this world, he could probably give the champions of all the arenas a run for their money.
I don't doubt it for a moment. He's quite an imposing presence when you meet him up close.
Exactly why I desire not to.
You don't want to seduce a beast like that?
Let me even entertain that idea for one moment. I do not have a death wish. They say that.
Does Marty seem to be involved? Does Marty seem to be there?
He does not. You think you see him somewhere over there on the other side of the arena, maybe? It's quite far away.
Wow, he's not in the raw box. Sucks to be him.
Just because he's a champion doesn't make him effective royalty.
I was under the impression that it does.
More just a celebrity figure.
Minton can clarify later, but moving on.
It makes him like a noble, but nobles aren't royalty necessarily. All royalty are nobles. Not all nobles are royalty.
True.
Anyway.
Cat. No grits. Go away.
I do want to just put a disclaimer out to everyone. You aren't squeamish. There are probably going to be a lot of slaves that will perish.
Wait, what?
Be warned.
Hi.
What?
What? Is this okay?
I don't have to be happy about it, but it should be good sport, and with any of that, the peasants will eventually win. And those that survive, if memory serves, are granted their freedom.
Well, I mean, that part's good. If you're gonna make noises, go to your room. Now hush.
Once the final people have settled in, you can see as I get a ping. Bluff.
Why do you think I stayed quiet?
Phone, stay in the boobs, please.
How many slaves are there? Or are they still on the, like, inside?
They're still on the inside, they haven't piled out yet. The arena fills up slowly and surely.
Are there any refreshments going around the stands?
There seem to be like a couple of people walking around with like water skins.
Filled with just water?
Filled with just water.
Never mind.
Really? After all we've drunk last night?
You don't know the metabolism of my, what many would call a corrupt side.
Once this is over with, let's all head on back to the tavern and get ourselves a nice round of drinks. I need a good ale after that fight.
Indeed. I'll have to join you a little later, but I shall join you.
Let me guess. Oh, wait, no, you're going shopping.
If I can, I want to try to impose a wink through the message spell.
Is that an like an emoji? What the heck?
Oh, shopping for male friends, I understand.
Semicolon close bracket.
Amber, did you hear what I said?
Yes, I did. And I am choosing to ignore it.
Because it's true.
I hike my feet up. I will make sure that Sarul is in some shade, and so that if she desires, not that I really think that she has any feelings or emotions or anything of the kind, watch the fight as well.
She kind of just sits there, maybe sticks her head up. But as the arena fills up, you can see the Karakin stands up and moves to the front of the box and begins to address the audience that has gathered.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone, for attending this festival for the unification of the tribes into our glorious country.
I know this.
We have with us here today a ruler from another country who also found himself in ours. He says, pointing to Raltha, who just kind of like smiles awkwardly. Doesn't seem to necessarily like the like being addressed in some kind of formal way. He seems to be more of a fighter than a leader.
Yeah.
And with everyone gathered here, let the excitement begin, he says, raising his hand up to signal for the gates to open.
Hey, Minton.
Yep.
Where he's standing, just looking around, does Kai reckon it would be fairly easy for someone to try and assassinate Karakin?
Oh?
I'm gonna put my bow away.
Roll perception?
I'm just on alert about threats to the rule of the kingdom. Ralph can look after himself.
I mean, the box is high up, so it doesn't look like anyone could snipe from the crowd. The edge of the arena, or like above the box, maybe? But you're fairly certain security is probably going to be fairly tight up there.
CJ, are you hungry?
So it looks like it'd be pretty hard for someone to even try. Awesome.
It looks doable. It doesn't necessarily mean...
Ray, are you hungry? Yeah. Okay, when you're all hungry, let me know I have dinner ready.
It looks hard, but it looks doable.
Okay, noted.
But with the raise of the Karakin's hand, a large amount of slaves built out of every gate bar one.
Joyfield is looking super uncomfortable and like fidgeting in her seat.
You can see some of them around with like ropes, pitchforks.
Kai places his hand on Joffio's shoulder. Easy. This is entertainment. Enjoy it.
Hey, look, they're armed. This might actually be an interesting fight after all.
Ah, cats!
Till eventually the arena is filled with... must be somewhere in the region of 700 peasants? Oh well, 700 slaves even.
Why are they bound? This is supposed to be a fight.
To prevent them from getting away. They might be unbound before the fight? I don't know. Either way, there was 700
Wait, are the slaves bound or do they have rope that they're holding?
They're holding rope like lassos.
Oh, okay.
So they're not bound.
They are not bound, but the gates close behind them when they leave.
700 armed against that one to here. Slaves might actually win this one.
It seems the arena is quite packed apart from the area around the gate. It seems like they're either avoiding it or have been instructed not to go near it just yet. Once they've all filtered in, the crowd quiets down and seems most of them are looking up at the box waiting to see what's gonna happen.
So, Minton,
Mm-hmm.
remind me, how large in dimensions is this arena?
Maybe 1,000 by 1,000, if not a bit more.
If
Like
I really
1,000,
wanted
1,500
to,
radius.
if I really wanted to, how many slaves could I kill with a single fireball?
Presuming that it's a 20-foot radius,
It is.
lots.
I don't
Like-
want to. I just wanted to make you do the math.
I'm just gonna
You'll
go
also
with
be
lots.
dead sooner.
And
Oh, I
my
know.
pie is done cooking, so I am going to be right back as the final grate grinds open.
Are there any betting stations?
Not from what you can see. There might have been some outside, but yeah.
Too late then.
I still think it would be more entertaining to watch people like you take that thing on.
That it would, but
People like us, we already did. We caught the thing.
yep.
I know.
Why is he crying?
And half of them nearly got devoured.
We
Yes, well, that mistake has been corrected. We now have daggers.
do we?
Yes.
Checks inventory. Shit.
Why do I hear boy child crying?
I don't know. I'm trying to.
Trying to just beat some sense into him, that's all.
Hawthorne does not own a dagger.
Well, I
Hawthorne has
wouldn't mind
not
if
learned
you
his lesson.
Well, next time you go to eat him, we're just going to walk away and leave you. It's fine.
It's fine. Noah can just dimension door inside his belly and cut their way
No.
out from the inside.
I am
You
not
mean you don't want to do
Scanlan.
that? Oh yeah.
Because that works so well for that.
I'm so glad that I still got a load of charges on my wand. Because the fact that it's the only way that me and Cyril can heal is a pain. Actually, I can naturally recover, Cyril can't.
You have to use your wand on her, don't you?
Yeah, it's the only way she can recover hit points. I mean, I could let her die and then resummon her, but there's quite a few negatives I have to take for that.
So what you're saying is you have to prod Cyril with your wand to get her to heal.
Doesn't require physical contact.
Well, at least it's not used being prodded from the one form.
For once.
I literally, before, like, I had to roll again because I didn't roll high enough. It's 3d8 plus 5 to recover 3 hit points for her. Because she doesn't recover naturally otherwise. Cries.
Well, you made your choices. You live with them.
I was thinking how cool negative energy affinity would be until it really kicks you in the teeth.
Side note, there's a new edition of Sage Advice.
Ooh. I'll look at that later, but ooh.
Mm-hmm.
What's everyone's money bet on then? Or hypothetical money? Slaves will be here.
Not on the slaves.
Do the slaves actually have weapons, or just like...
They've got like
they're armed
pitchforks
with
and lassos.
pitchforks and ropes and stuff like that. I mean, my hypothetical bet would be like 10 platinum on the slaves eventually, but I'm not publicly betting.
I would, but that means getting up out of my seat, going outside again, and making the bet. It's just not worth it.
Why don't we bet between us?
No, we can bet between us, sure.
I say that's what my bet would be, but I'm not actually betting my money.
Is Gawthorne betting?
Sure, why not?
Still going on over the message spell, I assume.
Yeah, probably. How much would you like to bet, Gawthorne? And on which side?
My apologies for having to depart there. My pie was beginning to burn and I could smell it. So I was like, I should stop my house from burning down.
What
So,
nonsense! D&D is more important.
So DM, where were we?
Well, hold on a second. Gawthorne, how much are we betting?
20 gold, because it takes me up to a 9.
20 gold it is on the table. Who are you betting on?
Ooh, I don't know. Hang on.
Wait, can Jofiel hear this?
Yeah.
One is a slave.
What?
Guess
Yo-
I'm going for the here.
Alright, I'll put 20 GP on the slaves then.
What's Joffrey trying to say?
Joyfield's gonna turn around and be raising her hammer at them. Like, gonna try to chunk it back at them.
We're very far away, aren't we?
Unless Kai wants to try to stop her.
They're not sat near us. This is going on over. This is going on over the message spell.
I know, she's still ticked and still turns around trying to find them.
Kai's just gonna. Remember, Kai had his hand on the shoulder. He's just gonna sort of lead her into him. It's still
It was
right.
literally bringing up
Let
my
them have their fun.
Or actually, if I can, I'll take that.
It's all right, Joffrey. Let them have their fun.
They're betting on lives!
Yes, that is what you do when you spectate a fight.
I enjoy it. We bet on our own lives every day we go out and doing something dangerous.
You're betting money that you're gonna earn. Don't give me that.
I would also expect you to place even bigger bets whenever I'm in the arena on you winning my fight. Especially if it's to the death.
But I wouldn't be able to do that.
I would expect you to bet on me and try and profit from my victory. This is what you do. And Kai is going to move his hand from her shoulder to around her, just sort of lean her in against him to stop her doing anything stupid.
She is mumbling, but she is leaning in.
What? Sorry, you cut out.
She's mumbling. People mumbling people's lives and says call
She's
me
mumbling,
savage.
but doing what? It's the second part you cut out on.
Like people betting on lives, blah blah.
then
She's
she-
mumbling,
she-
but I think I heard
and-
mumbling, but lead. And then you broke
No,
up.
leans into him. Like, lets herself be leaned into him. Dog! Drop it! No, drop it.
Blah 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 blah. Sorry. Alright. Bets have been made. The here comes out, I guess.
Bets have been made. And you hear a very low growling, almost roaring coming from the coming from the fucking Lega Lambo. Coming from the tunnel.
Oh dear.
It takes about 30 seconds after being open, before you start to see the thing protrude out from the tunnel opening.
Do you need dinner?
I haven't seen over here before, and I'm not sure what they look like. Just saying.
Well, this one in particular looks absolutely massive. It must be... Yes, that is what they normally look like. As you can see, it is Bahir Jr.
Wait, they're not the one we captured?
That one is. However, this Bahir looks a lot different to the one that you captured.
Oh.
Guys,
It looks like it
dinner.
must be twice as long, almost 60, 70 feet long. Its muscles look overgrowing.
Oh shit, they're giving the
Massive.
fucking thing steroids.
Almost like mutated its muscles. And you can see just
Kai.
They're giving the fucking thing steroids.
Zarab, goddammit, I've been had.
I'm sorry, Vincent, go ahead.
And you can use it. Comes out into the sunlight, kind of winces at the sunlight and looks around almost maddened at the slaves, and let out a massive roar, and then a burst of lightning comes out of its mouth, obliterating a solid 30 peasants.
I was honestly expecting that it might get a few more in that, but that bodes well for me.
How many peasants were there?
700.
Or thereabouts. This is whenever they'd all been spaced out over the arena, though. You can see now as it comes out, they've started to, like, slowly work their way towards it.
Kai, do you think their swords can get through his stomach? Because they need pointy things to get out of his stomach.
We shall see. A lot of them are going to fall, but I still think that they're going to take it down eventually.
Thanks for the vote of confidence, Kai.
I would say something about monkeys and typewriters, but I'm pretty sure that analogy hasn't been invented in this world.
I think I heard something along those lines in the Empire.
That would be why I don't recognize it, even though I just said it. Anyway.
But yes, you can see the crowd has started cheering at this point. The noise levels are rising. And the Bahir just seems to be getting more and more agitated.
It's going to start blasting the crowd fairly soon.
I mean, that's how that thing gets put down. Literally, the inner ring is gilded adventurous.
I mean, that counts as slave win, right? And yes, it does. Because at that point, I don't think they care about slave casualties. I still have my fireball.
Are you gonna fucking take some slaves down with it?
If I
Joy
have
looked
to.
badly for us.
Yeah, I know, right? Apparently, death is better than slavery to
Death is
climb-
better than slavery.
Alright,
I'm sorry, I
Kairos
had
Escobar.
to step out for a sec. What am I missing? Why is he talking about throwing fireballs?
If the Behir gets loose.
Okay.
It's going to kill all the slaves.
And I'm sure Nor would agree, death is better than slavery.
Probably.
We've got Kairos Escobar over here. I would rather have a Mexican grave than a American prison. Something along those lines.
Death is better than slavery. Anyway, Minson, go ahead.
Yeah, the slaves begin to make their way the way towards the Behir, and the Behir just lashes out with its tail, swiping away a decent number of ones, and you can see something also quite new. The Behir's tail appears to have massive bony spikes growing out of it.
They've given this thing fucking steroids. It was strong enough already.
That's why they threw 700 slaves at it.
The tail takes out another 30.
Not feeling so confident about my bet anymore.
You can see at this point that, you know, the slaves are like... Some of them seem to be scared, but some of them are like, you know... Most of us will die, but some of us will make it. Some of the slaves, you know, the adrenaline is pumping, they seem to be getting into it. And then they most certainly are getting into it, as the Behir just kind of dives forwards and eats another 10. The crowd is loving this, though. The crowd is cheering, laughing. You're fairly certain you spot at least one slave, like, piss himself as the Behir goes right by him.
God damn.
I do point that out.
You really do have very good vision.
This does pass as entertainment normally, yes, although with what they've done to the Behir, this is more of a slaughter than a fair battle.
And people think the Badlands are hard. At least...
At least we're not stupid enough to overpower the beast of the land, even if we do ever manage to catch one.
This is just a straight up slaughter.
Welcome to Kal Sasani.
At least we don't throw lives away for nothing.
I was hoping for a fair fight against the beast that we managed to catch, not this monstrosity. You remember the beast that used to wreck all the local camps, the purple worms and the dragons?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this thing looks like it might be able to take a purple worm in a fight.
Anyone who did this back in the Badlands would have been hung, drawn, and quartered immediately.
There is no honor here, I'm afraid. The weak get tread on and the strong rise up. It is the nature of our world. It is just life here. And to survive, you must not be weak. Oop.
Ray.
Welcome back, Ray.
Goodness sake.
So unfortunately, yes, this is entertainment. I can find a way for us to leave if this is too uncomfortable for you.
No, I want to see this.
I really, really hope the slaves win, because this is going to be unpleasant if they don't.
Only for the Behir.
How's the fight going in terms of the slaves, Minton?
I mean, you think one of the slaves might have drawn a bit of blood off the Behir, but I mean
when there's 700 divided by 20,
it's a decent number of hits, but the few times it draws blood, it's kind of hard to tell the Bahir's blood aside from all of the slaves' blood it's coated in at this
There's
point.
still 20 to 30 natural 20s per round.
That deal like 2 damage. Implying they get through the Bahir's DR.
Oh, Christ. This really is going to be unpleasant.
It seems to be going about as well as you'd expect. Which is, the slaves seem to be going down, like, 10 after 10.
I'm gonna open my hand to Haversack and start reaching in for 10 gold. Or however much it was it 10 or 20?
50.
20.
It was 20.
Hmm.
Look at this.
Damn it.
Wow. Mm-hmm.
Trying my own tricks against me, I see. You learn fast. You know what, just for that attempt, I'll even throw in an extra 5.
Damn it. Oh, not even again. The point was to be even.
But I am. I'll just chuck 25 gold Gorthon's way because I can't see this going any other way.
It's going to be so funny if the Bahir wins then goes on to try and eat the Karakan.
Can you all roll perception?
Oh boy. Ray, can you roll for yourself or am I rolling for you?
Not gonna be great.
I can roll. I can roll.
That's bad.
But I was going to say, you do notice
No.
that some electricity blasts from the Bahir do come quite close for comfort into the cloud. A couple of Enterers seem to be ducking whenever it points its head.
Wait, what are we rolling? I'm sorry, perception?
Perception.
So these electricity blasts are starting to hit the crowd.
It's not starting, it's like hitting the lower walls. But it seems like...
Oh, Jesus!
I would high five you for not seeing anything just like me, but you're far away.
I'm just going to be kind of glancing towards the robots or any other authority.
I mean, yeah, you glance towards the royal box. You can kind of see up there from you can kind of see like the Karakan, some guards up there with their weapons drawn. Ralph stood up with a cloaked man in one hand, pretty much under one arm.
What's Ralph's expression at this?
He looks just kind of like more bored and irritated. He seems kind of bored at the fight, just kind of looks bored at the fight, looks at the cloaked figure, looks at the fight, looks at the figure, sort of starts to make a run, and just kind of launches the figure
Into the arena?
into the arena.
Does this figure look like he's from Galatasaray?
You can't entirely see underneath the cloak, but he doesn't look Kalish from the little flashes of skin you can see. He looks like rather white, almost pasty.
So the royal box figure falling.
Figure flying into arena.
Thrown
But
by
he's on the
Rafa.
other side of the arena, so most people aren't paying attention to it though.
Thrown by Rafa.
Do I notice anything about it?
Looks fairly pasty. Looks like he's basically tried to cover his face as much as possible. Can't really see that much. Other than the fact that he is now flying,
So he doesn't
200
look
feet
like
into the arena.
So he doesn't look like he's someone we should actually care about.
I mean, you said
Wait.
he was thrown out, so...
He's not. He's not the bodyguard of Ralph that I fought before, is he?
No.
Okay.
Let's see how things go. Also, this, I turn to like Nur and Gorthon and Toby. This is why we don't go to the front. Because you're a bit too close to the action.
My fingers are itching to throw a fireball at this thing.
Oh, but then you'd hit all of the...
Another one wants to kill slaves.
There's something to do with this Badlands, you know.
Hey, if you aim it high enough, it doesn't hit the slaves. That thing is huge.
Death is better than chains, yes. But I don't particularly want to be arrested by the character and all his guards until the order was given to put it down. The second it does, we end it.
This thing won't survive 6 seconds once I don't...
As how many adventurers unleash our arena.
Think more of the fight, the figure, or anything else?
The figure kind of lands on the ground, quite obviously injured. Kind of picks itself up and starts limping away from the Bahia. Starts limping towards one of the Port Callista gate.
Does the gate open?
Marco?
Polo?
Okay, my headset died because it ran out of battery. RIP.
Does the gate open?
The gate does not seem to open.
And how is it looking for the slaves?
What slaves?
Oh, here's one.
Well, they seem to have like taken out one of the Bahir's eyes, but it seems to just have made it angrier. There's now like, during all of this happening, maybe like 200 slaves left. They've started to close in around the Bahir, and it's
How far away is the cloaked figure from us?
200-300 feet. Landed relatively near your side.
And how's Ralph looking?
Looks mildly irritated still. You can see there's a fair amount of talking going on up
Between him
there.
and the character?
Yeah. It seems as though
Hi. Cool.
the Karakin seems to be apologizing for something. Looks
Are you done eating?
Okay.
Go finish eating.
the Raccoon or Hakun Alpha just seems to be just bored though. Just it seems to have expected more than a slaughter. Seems to have expected a fair fight.
Which is what I was expecting. For once, it seems yet again that Ralph and I have our opinions in agreement. He's not enjoying this either.
Oh.
Anyone say anything in reply to that?
I'm currently off the line at the moment.
I just Jorfil is like shaking at this point, and like if I was having a Family Guy moment, I'd just be like, gonna bite, gonna bite, gonna bite, gonna bite, gonna bite.
Or wait for the order, then we kill it. Just be patient a little longer. Hopefully the character is going to order this ended.
Do you get the PM done?
I did. Cerule doesn't necessarily.
More just move towards and try and get a closer look.
Can Cerule roll perception?
Oh lord. Actually, not too bad.
I will get back to you in that
Gotcha.
in a minute. You notice, however, that at this point that the slaves are down to the couple of hundreds, and a decent number of them just book it.
That's the worst day of age.
Wow. But now they seem to run pretty much right towards the cloaked figure.
Any word from the Caracan?
You can see he's trying to act composed, but he seems mildly shooken up by the assassination. But well, it seems like it might have been. And then the quick ejection of the assassin.
Wait, there was an assassination attempt?
I mean,
that's what the cloaked figure was.
There was a shady cloaked figure that guards drawing weapons, and then the figure goes flying.
So Ralph was just like, yeah, no, bye.
I feel like we all took that as drawing weapons to the Bahia because it was getting dangerously, and then cloaked figure as in just an advisor or someone towards. That's how we all took it.
Yeah, at first I thought he was throwing someone to actually fight the Bahir.
Yeah, to make the fight interesting.
Gonna make this entertaining for me.
Yeah, I thought he was executing one of his men, not getting rid of an assassin.
He is removing an assassin.
Okay.
I mean, benefits of having a literal warlord in your robot. Good fucking luck, assassins.
Now the question is, who was the assassination attempt on?
Hopefully the Caracan for organising this shit show.
Yeah.
I was going to say the Bahir does follow the rest of the slaves,
Oh dear.
and it doesn't take long before the Bahir is the only thing left in the arena.
Jophil, if it'll help, look away.
Kai, do you want me to hold person on her?
It's alright, I got it. I am really, really hoping that the Caracan is about to order this thing put down.
What a great date this is for you two.
Shut the fuck up.
I high five Gorthon.
I was going to say, you can see that the Caracan stands up, seems not as out there as before, seems quite shaken up. But you can see he raises his hand into the air, and a decent number of the inner adventurers sort of stand up from their seats.
Is that a signal? Is that a signal? Joyfield is going to try to leap into the arena.
Wait. Kai's still holding on to it at this point, but I'm stood up. I have a fireball readied.
Likewise.
The Caracan.
To have my bow? Does this mean I can get to draw my bow?
Yeah.
Are you within range?
It has like a massive fucking. I mean, it's 120, 10 feet. He can reach basically the other side of the arena with his bow.
Okay.
If this is happening, I cast Grace onto Gorthon.
What does that do?
Gives you
So is he taking penalties for it being outside his range maximum? Or is it just within 120 feet?
Like 500 feet away.
Okay, that's still in range of the fireball.
Yep.
And the Caracan lowers his hand.
Is that the order?
I mean, there are lots of things flying.
Don't bite me.
You might want to add some damage to that fireball, friend.
Yeah, I'll do the macro later.
Can Joyful jump in? Could she get in the arena now?
Oh god, this is going to go terribly wrong. I mean, sure, yeah.
You want to get in the arena with all that damage flying at it.
I feel like this is just the scene at the end of Fantastic Beasts of the Obscurial.
I've never seen a Fantastic Beast, but I will.
TLDR, Wizard Executioner Magical Beast.
I
Just
see.
lots and lots of balls of light.
Did you add +2 to everything there, Gothon?
Hmm?
Ow! Ow!
You know what? Since you're in the stands, you can have urban. I mean, yeah, you can jump in the arena. You see some other people have jumped into the arena all around.
Going in with her.
Joyfield has kicked on her boots of speed and is taking off with her hammer like a bat out of hell.
If she's going rage, boots of speed, bull strength.
Do you guys want me to take you in there?
If you're all going, I guess I'll join you. But if not, then I am more than happy to stay here and watch the show.
And Minton.
Yep.
Swift action, cheetah sprint.
Toby, do you want to go in there or just enjoy the show from here?
Toby's just quite happy to watch people murder one another. Toby likes it when other people die. He doesn't like it when he himself gets attacked.
We'll pass on that for
Since
now.
I will definitely be in rangement, and that's a 39 to hit, and it's shaken for 5 rounds.
I mean,
all the damage.
Considering the amount of fucking DACA that went into it, you do indeed stab a corpse.
Can Joyfield just do one quick, just little fly in the air with her hammer and just come down with it on top of its head?
Joyfield can fucking slam dunk it.
And dropping everything.
Should I roll for that, or is it just her? Just okay.
No, you can just do it. I'll say you auto succeed the attack against a corpse.
Okay.
You can see a decent number of adventurers have also run up to it and just making sure it's dead.
I was really hoping that just all range spells hit these two. It's dead.
You do, those of you that still understand, do also notice that, you know, as the signal was dropped, the giant figurehead kind of stood up and made his way towards the edge, sort of rolling his shoulders, and then just seeing it get obliterated, just kind of like sighs and goes back down.
Oh, poor Ralpha.
I'm on ball under my breath, which is probably still within the range of the message. Welcome to Kalsasani.
That's so much better.
Let me guess, Minton. Ralph actually wanted to 1v1 it.
Damn fucking right he did.
Ow. Ow. Dog.
All the adventurers just went, well, no.
There were many rolls I made last week to basically make it so that I didn't have to roll lots during this session. Including but not limited to whether the assassination worked, whether he got thrown in, whether the Bahir blitzed the crowd with lightning, and whether Ralph had just jumped in because he was bored. However, the dice decreed that this was the way it would happen.
Had he jumped in, I would have jumped in.
Well, that was amusing.
Is the assassin still alive?
You remember when I said the Behir was the only thing left alive in the arena?
Cool.
Yeah, he's gone.
Minton,
Yeah?
I cut into the Behir's stomach and see if anyone's still alive.
No.
I mean, there are like a couple. They're kind of twitching.
If he cuts them out, Joyfield would try to do healing on them. Sorry, I'm talking to my dog.
Yeah, you'd be able to heal like the two that are alive in its stomach. You find like a decent number of half slaves. Find like
Slaves win. 0 Behirs, 2 slaves.
I turned to Gorthon with a hand extended, like, haha.
He's gonna be so mad at Joyfield.
No. Slaves did not win.
It's like 2.5 out of 10.
Joyfield just lost him the bet.
It's fine. I'll let you have this one as a coconut.
So what happens now that everyone's jumped in?
The gates open.
And 5 more come in.
5 more Behirs, no.
God.
The gates open to allow the people, who jumped in out, and also let some more slaves. This time they're carrying like buckets of sand, buckets of water, some cloth sack. Seems like the cleanup crew has arrived.
Minton?
Yep.
Does Ralph still seem to be watching the arena?
He seems a bit. He's just kind of seems to be sat there bored, just kind of like staring over the arena, looking at the people who jumped in.
I'm gonna look straight at him.
What was that go for?
They said, don't ask him for a fight.
Since there is nothing more for me around, I am going to stand up, sort of brush myself off.
Minton.
Take my leave for now.
Yep.
I shall see you at the tavern later.
I remember. I'm gonna just try and look straight at him.
I guess like an intimidate?
I'm not really.
Well, it's not to intimidate him, but like to make yourself. I'm presuming you're trying to get his attention.
It's just to elicit him to notice my presence.
So you try and like big yourself up, make yourself look bigger, like more than you normally are. So that you're trying to make yourself look intimidating.
Joyfield would stand next to him to make him look even taller.
I mean, I'm just trying to get him to look at me and see if he recognizes me. If you really want to intimidate, which is why I wanted level 12, goddammit.
My face when I let you do that so I could re-roll the dice, and I got another nat 2. That's a 1 in 400 chance right there, lads.
So he doesn't notice?
Seems to just glance over the arena, seems to be quite bored with the entire thing. Doesn't seem to be paying that much attention, just kind of like trying to avoid looking at the giant piles of like slave.
Good, he has no nice opinion. I mean, I was trying to catch his attention, whatever.
He seems to, even like taking 10 on sense motive, he doesn't seem to have enjoyed this.
I didn't think that he would have. Now, part of the reason I was trying to catch his attention was kind of sympathy, grimace of like to almost look back over his shoulder, just shake head, look pissed off. Am I trying to make friends in high places? Maybe.
Is it working? Maybe. Maybe not.
Is it working? Maybe if he
Well
wasn't
done,
blind.
baby.
maybe if he wasn't blind.
Or like Joyful, who can't hits a 4 and can't see crap around her.
Sorab has just cast Vanish and is gone.
Any signs of the assassin?
You find like like scraps of blood-stained cloak on the ground.
Can I identify which body was him?
Not really.
Puppers.
It's like identifying which strawberry made that strawberry smoothie.
Ew.
It is.
Point taken.
There is more liquid than body parts, friends.
Fair play. I was going to stab him if there was any substantial chunk left.
Just stab the chunk of assassin.
Yep. Okay, I guess I'm going to lead Joffil out of the arena.
Yeah, I feel like I need a shower or 10.
Guys, I've got work in the morning, so I'm going to go to bed.
I was gonna say, with everyone leaving the arena, do we want to call it here?
Sure.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Vincent. Does the tavern have the equivalent of showers in the rooms, or is that somewhere else?
There's like, what are they called? Like barrels out back.
Yeah, like the kind of outside stall type shower things.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Privy. Well, we used to call those bathrooms a 1-hole or 2-hole privy.
Alright, good night, guys. I'll see you.
Night.
Good night.
Good night.
Night.
And they call us savages.
Yes. That was disgusting. I am not amused. Well, if one thing is certain, Ralph was not happy either, especially that we killed it.
I'm sorry, who what? I rolled a 4, remember? I totally missed that bit.
The High King wanted to jump into the arena, but by the time that he got the chance to, it was already dead.
Oh, well,
He wanted
good
to
on
take it
him.
on 1v1.
That would have been entertaining. This was just a waste.
I apologize, I was expecting a fair fight, not that. Minton?
Yep.
What are the rules what are the laws on if one of the Beastmasters happen to get stabbed if I walk past them in the street?
Murder?
God damn it.
It may be barbaric here, but we still have laws. Jesus Christ.
Be honest. You'd probably be executed.
I mean, it would be an excuse to roll a new character, but fair enough. Guy's not happy.
I'll say it seems like this fight didn't go down well with many people entirely.
Yeah. When we heard Bahia vs. Slave, we were expecting fair fight, not steroided to hell Bahia massacre. Let me guess.
Noor's opinion on people from outside of the Badland is not getting any better.
Let me guess,
Yeah.
Middleton. Tomorrow's fight, Mutties vs. All Comers, is going to be Mutties vs. more slaves. Am I wrong?
To be fair, it wouldn't be versus slaves.
Okay, good. That might actually be worth the watch then. Yes, sometimes I wonder how I ever tolerate these lands. So, why did I stick around with you again?
You get no answer because she is far out of range.
Are you really?
Mm-hmm.
She is gone.
God fucking damn it. Where are you going?
I cast Vanish and was gone.
It's true.
Out of character, where the fuck are you going?
Where do you think? I literally told you guys earlier.
What, to the magic store?
Yeah, well, bank first, then magic store.
And why they need to vanish?
Cues.
For fuck's sake.
What, you think I actually have a good reason to use my spells?
I mean, there was me thinking that you might have cast Vanish to try and sneak into the royal box.
I may be ambitious, but I'm not stupid.
Minton, would I know where the royal box exit is?
Kind of?
On our way out, can I just kind of accidentally, deliberately walk past it if Ralph was coming out at the time?
Ooh.
Hi. Considering, well, even like going anywhere near it, you notice there is a lot of security stopping people from going near it.
Fair enough.
Kai, what are you thinking?
I wanted to see if the High King would have a word. I wanted to ask him about something, but let's just head on back to the tavern.
Oh, thank you.
Unless you'd rather stop off at the bathhouses first.
They have bathhouses?
You've been to one.
Yeah!
You went with Muse. Twice, I think.
No, just once.
Okay, just once.
Oh, yeah. I went with... Oh. Yeah! Can we go to the bathhouse? Can you come in with me? That'd be fun.
Oh my.
I just want to point out that I'm pretty sure that the message spell is still on for you guys.
I'm kind of assuming that we've reconvened after this all was done.
Probably. Minton,
Well, maybe.
remind me, are there shared bathhouses? Or is it gender separated?
That's cool, baby.
It's gender separated?
And just so that to stop asking, I'm assuming there's not private rooms either.
Not really, no. It's similar to like the old Roman or Greek bath styles, which is just, large, basically swimming pools with heated water.
So there's no like hot pools you can rent.
No, just one big pool.
You can't have your private jacuzzi.
I wanted to make sure because I knew she'd ask. No, Joffiel. They're separated by gender.
Oh, man, I was gonna play this game we used to play back at home. It was so much fun.
Do I want to know?
Well, okay, you see, there was a ball,
Apparently
and
I'm
you
finding out anyway.
Well, wait, it was fun, it's fun. Listen, okay, so it had a ball, and you would, of course, it's the same trick as blowing up that pig bladder, make sure it floated, and you would tie it up, and you would get into the water with it. And the goal was to try to smash the ball so hard in your opponent's face that it would pop, and all the insides of the bladder, you would put the nastiest stuff inside of there, and it popped on your opponent, and it was so much fun. But I don't know where we would get a ball around here full of pig guts.
I don't know
I'm
where you
also
find
not-
a for that game.
Not entirely sure that's the point of taking baths either.
Well, you're right there to wash it all off. It's genius.
If you say so.
This is Joffiel.
Guess we could still go to the bathhouses.
So, Minton, I'm assuming nothing interesting would happen at the bathhouse besides we go get clean.
You don't know Jofiel, do you?
You don't know, do you?
Oh god, Nura and Joffiel in a bath together.
This is
And I'm pretty sure that after I get my shit bought, I'm there myself too.
Wait! Does Nora have any, like, illusion spells?
No.
Dang! Like, wait,
What are you hoping to do?
I was gonna have her change Jofiel into looking like a man so she could get it to the boy's side, but she's naked, so it would do the whole transformation. And she would freak out.
Unrelated note, Minton. In Arcadia, because magic, and I would know this because being there with Sarab before, do their taverns have bathrooms in the room?
Damn right they do.
Oh, baby.
I'm going to hold on to that piece of information for myself.
Huh? I think so.
Am I okay to conclude that we have made our transaction, by the way?
Of you giving me... Yes.
Of me giving you the belt, and for the cheaper price?
No, because I'm there with...
I mean, I've probably found you beforehand, once I got my money through.
Well then yes, how much is this?
I think I offered it to you for the cheap price of 2,900 GP.
I'm sure this is going up every time you're telling me.
It has not, ever. I wrote it down.
You're also amused.
I'm not rolling bluff. It's normally 4,000 from the shops.
So half that's for 2,000, right?
Yeah, shame that we gotta have some form of middle ground here, that where I make a profit and you still get it for cheap.
2,500?
Running a hard bargain. Call it 2,800.
2,500.
Just stick with 2,500?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I still got money spare.
Pardon?
I still got money spare, but like, from the discount from my own belt, so I'm not in need of money right now. But tell you what, because I find you amusing. $2,705 because you want to get rid of 5 gold again.
Have it.
2,534, 6 copper.
Gotta humour me more than this.
Boys.
I also really want to know what Nura and Joffrey are going to do at the bathhouse together. I just have a feeling it would be hilarious.
I'm assuming there's also gonna be other people in the bathhouse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Probably bathhouse.
Oh god.
Nora
does Joyfield get better
stupid.
stealth if she takes her armor off?
Nora isn't going to hit on Jofiel. That would be stupid.
Wait, what would we... Okay, wait. Okay, so Joyfield's gonna go in there, and she's gonna go to her respected side. But then, she is going to, of course, take her armor off. She's going to leave on her undershirt.
Hey, Jofiel, come here.
Yeah! Hi! I'm not doing anything wrong.
I'm gonna cast invisibility on you.
Oh! Thank you!
Oh dear.
Joyfield...
wrong
What?
thing.
What, baby?
What is 5 times 5?
25. Okay. Joyfield, and she like kind of invisible hugs her, and it's like, "Do you want to come too?"
Correct, Gorthon.
Wait, do you want to come too? This will be so much fun. We're gonna spy on the boys.
It's gonna last 12 minutes, so hurry.
Oh, okay. And she runs off into the other side where the boys are. What does she see?
Oh, stealth?
Oh, jeez. Oh, God. Wait.
Before there's magical detect invisibility wards.
Don't take this away from her.
She is invisible though. Oh wait, she doesn't have her armor. She doesn't have her armor.
Either. Because she's going in there giggling.
What you're saying is she wants Kai to see her naked.
No.
Yeah. She manages to sneak in.
Oh God.
What?
Because, you know what? They probably, it's a fucking bathhouse. Why would they waste on getting it enchanted? It's not like anyone's gonna fucking use magic in a bathhouse.
Is there even any security checking which side people are going in on?
There's like... somebody sat at the desk and then they're like... females this way, males that way, basically.
Is there
They even
anybody
look
else?
up when they're saying it?
Huh?
They even look at the people they're saying that to.
Not really, they just kind of like... say the same spiel.
So, would they even have needed to go invisible if Joffia wanted to go to the men's side?
1 times
Depends if
2
Joffia looks
times
like
0.
a man.
Fair
0.
play.
0.
Anything times 0 is 0.
12 minutes.
Okay, so who's in there with Kai?
Is Gotham?
Is Garth on with Kai?
1.
Wait, what am I doing?
Are you in the bathhouse?
1
No.
times 2 is 2. Yeah. So it's just Kai by himself?
It'd be kind like a load of
A load of random dudes.
randos.
And they're all
Probably-
walking around butt naked, aren't they?
Pretty much, yeah. It's all the other adventurers that got coated.
Joyfield comes in there not realizing that and just kind of stands in the doorway. Oh God. It's like naked dodgeball all over again.
What?
I'm assuming message is expired by this point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
No, that was a Mia what?
Joffia does this.
Well, if you're saying that out loud, I'll hear her.
She's kind of whispering at the doorway, so it just depends on who's there. Oh.
Kai would hear Joffield's voice.
Slowly look in the direction that I heard it come from.
Joyfield turns red, even though nobody can see it.
And then you remember it's Kai and he sings.
Does Kai? Okay, is Kai in the water?
Probably.
Does Kai stand up?
No.
Okay.
Is this where we need to fade to black?
No, because if he did, Joffrey was gonna pass out. And you would just hear a thud.
Give me a second. Minton, I'm assuming I don't see her, but I heard her voice.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
heard her voice.
So here's the thing.
Off of the room.
Oh,
What does... Actually, don't answer that.
Dead.
I think this is the point where we call it. Also because I have to be up tomorrow. I am dying inside.
We'll continue this, because oh my god. Okay.
Minton, do you mind if we continue this without you?
I mean, I'm going to point out, after all my buying and whatnot, I'm probably going to head to the bathhouse myself, but I'm not going to be involved in these shenanigans. I'm going to be enjoying myself at the normal area.
Hey, Joyfield would duck out of the way. Wait, Mitten, before you go, are there any critters around? Like rats or bugs or spiders or anything like that?
No.
Dang it!
You said she was in the doorway, so Kai just got a really interesting view.
It's like scorpions, nothing?
Oh no, they keep it fairly clean.
Damn.
Wait, did you say that she was in her undershirt?
Yeah.
Okay, Kai got a slightly less interesting view.
Is Ner also over there, or is she in the actual normal area?
Oh, I am in the women's area, and you will probably find her flirting her way with a pretty lady.
Oh God. Okay. Oh wait. Okay.
This is when we get Nur and Sarab together.
Is there anything around that she can throw?
There are like some buckets, some soap.
Okay. She gets a bucket, and she's gonna try to sneak into the pool, get some little bit of water, but like kind of like try to get it out without anybody looking. And she's gonna go.
Realize that Kai is following your motion.
She's not paying attention. She's and she is right above your head with the bucket of water when he says that, and she panics and just drops the bucket, but not with the water coming out, with like the bottom of it like falling towards his head.
God fucking damn it.
Splosh.
I mean, for the object that wasn't thrown, I imagine the DC can't be higher than 10.
You're in water though.
Splosh.
Oh God, did I just hit him in the head with the bucket?
Yes.
Does that count as an attack? Because then invisibility would drop.
Probably. Yeah, what's up?
I say I'm probably just dropping it.
Spicy no beans or just no beans?
Spicy no beans is good. Get a gallon of milk too. Alright, I'll talk to you later.
Is there anything else we need?
No. Unless you want to get chips or something.
I got some extras.
Okay, then I'll see you later. Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Oh shoot, I didn't mute. Sorry.
I wouldn't mind some chips.
I know, right?
Now I'm hungry.
Well, jeez. Ray. I'm not a calculator, child. Wait, what? Say? 4. 4 times 13 times 19? Jesus. Hold on, Ray.
What'd you say?
4 times 13 times 19.
Times 19.
988.
988.
988.
Yep, you can thank Mr. Jeremy for that one.
Mr. Jeremy?
They cannot say Jamie, they say Jeremy.
Okay.
I do not know why. Especially my son.
Wait, I trust.
I must now remember to call him Jeremy.
Don't you fucking dare.
No, that's just for my babies.
Did Nur
Jeremy.
Did Nur end up saying that she was flirting with one of the other attractive women around in the bathhouse?
Oh yeah.
Fair enough.
Oh good. Is Kai gonna pull her in the water?
Considered it.
Oh god. Cause that shirt's white, FYI.
Don't tempt me.
And before your fanfic stupid thing starts, I'm going to bed.
Alright, good night, Hobbit.
No, Albert.
You guys can have your fun time in the bathhouse.
I mean, all Cody was going to do was grab a leg and... Damn it, that wouldn't work to give her a push out of the door, because then they'd have to touch her butt.
I need to be awake tomorrow to go and harass the Union, because we're the largest society in the university. Do you want to know how many fucking rooms we have 1 week?
1.
We've got none. We have 17 GMs running games and 0 rooms.
That's gonna be fun.
Yes. So the plan is go to the Union and bitch at them until they give us rooms, or we just claim them for our own. But no, I also have lectures tomorrow, so...
Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, you did remember to stop the recording a while ago, right?
Nope.
Oh god.
This is the questionable game. Why would I stop the recording?
Because the GM's going to bed.
This is gonna be meme-malicious when it's posted.
I mean, why would you want the, 2 people who are going to watch it to miss this?
Oh, Catcherine.
Bye.
If you want me to stop the recording, I will, though.
Ray, waiting on your opinion.
I mean, I'm good. I think we should pick up here next time.
Let's not subject everyone else to this.